what gear to wear and everything.
Oh, I know. They know that they're the beneficiary of like our tactic,
for sure.
right? Like they know that.
Did they have world? Did you guys have world buffs for patchwork?
Yeah, and they had world buffs, and like they raided for 8 hours, and we raided for. I mean, we had 40
Have
people.
we even had 8 hours the full week?
No,
Like,
we had 39.
4 hours.
We had 40.
have we even had 8 hours the full
No, we
week?
didn't. We had 39 people for 3 hours, and then we actually killed Vesuvius with like 34 or 35, and then we 33 men.
Yeah, that was impressive for us, by the way.
Yeah, the fatty.
That we were able to pull that.
Came out on Tuesday last week, and we would have been like 7 of 10 after 3 hours, and then we would have plowed a whole bunch more. Like we'd be like, I don't know, we'd be on SAF probably right now.
Yeah, at least 13.
And if we kill
like
Saf,
we would have
if you
spent.
kill Saf, you know what happens. As soon as Saf dies,
we would have gotten to Saf. We would have gotten to Saffron, and then maybe hit a wall, and then we could have had like that optional Friday raid where we only had 30 people. We could have just farmed runes together and then made a serious run at Saf. But instead, like, yeah, couldn't kill Gothic.
I even believe we can kill Sav.
We can. We'll sort it out. I'm not worried about it. Okay, so what's where?
Heigen first tomorrow.
I'm gonna start making people acknowledge the announcements.
Read for fuck's sake.
Even Mock fucking asked.
I didn't ask. I just was like, well, the way you responded to my response, I was like, I don't think we're about to consumes, and then you're like,
no, I'm talking about tomorrow for a normal raid.
Me too.
Oh,
learn to read.
We're doing patchwork first, and then we're doing Heigen. And
okay, sick.
Technically, we'll do Noth second.
All right.
Yeah, I knew there was
Nice.
a boss before.
Got him.
I couldn't think of the name.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, like I honestly, guys, I don't really want to put in a lot of time on Lotheb tonight. I just don't. The whole point of this is so that people just see the few mechanics and are like, oh, okay, I get it now. And this is how spores work. So that what?
Kill trash and shit for more.
Yeah, so I want to get a few dry pulls in on Lotheb, and then I want to farm some trash if people are down for that, because I think that now that we're gonna have like going into our full raid, like we're gonna need the runes sooner than later, right? So I want to farm some shit.
Yeah, they're going down to Joe. I was debating on just buying fucking 28 for the full frost resist.
Just wait for now, because they're never gonna go up in price. So just wait.
Yeah.
But I got my enchants. Bones were like super ass cheap this morning. I just bought them and got both my head and leg enchants.
How much did you spend on it?
I think I got them for 89 to 1 gold, 10 silver.
What?
For the bones. Yeah, they were down this morning.
For I'm realizing like for Boundles and Peggy-O, having the ring would be nice, but we're not gonna have the trash kills to do it. So we're not gonna be able to get the ring.
I think having healing power over frost resistance is better.
People have
yeah, but you want at least some.
You can get the Fate of Ramaldini tonight, like because we're gonna do trash. Like, do people not have that quest already?
The alts don't, because we didn't kill the first trash. Like, so the healing alts are gonna be the weaker. The Jarvis are gonna be the weaker. Healers are gonna be
oh yeah, the alts.
Like
there's like math in the priest Discord. I haven't like done it myself, but it looks like there's no breakpoint where frost resistance is better than healing power.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
But
we go past
this is like weird,
because like one healing power.
The very beginning is pretty impactful. Getting to 100 is huge. Like trade one ring. Like trade one ring and a trinket is. It's going to depend on your gear, but we don't have pebs or whatever.
Okay, so I think JJ should get a sooner spore, but it's hard to like stick her in a melee group and take a melee spot.
You should stagger the mages.
I thought she was in the first.
Stagger the mages?
You want to have a mage. You don't want you want mages in 2 groups, and you don't want them beside each other. If that makes sense. Because you never want the ignite to drop, so you want to have like one group between mages. So it'd be like 5 groups in.
One and 3 would be mages, is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
and at least like 2 mages in group 3 to just make sure the ignite keeps rolling. You just don't want it to drop. Because it accounts for so much damage if you keep it up. You get the big 5 pyro, like trinket 5 pyro, and that ignite is insane.
Yeah, they need to
Yeah, we only
alternate
missed
on
the
their
AoE.
advantages too.
Okay, so let's just go with this for tonight because I don't care about maximizing our DPS. I just want healers to get familiar with the cadence, and I want spore groups to be ready with understanding how that works. And then Mock and I will figure out the optimal who's in what group for tomorrow later on. I want everyone to wait while we do that. So
Practice how you want.
log in if you're near, but free.
You got to practice how you want to play.
Fucking erect as fuck.
Which
That's
boss are
why
we
I
doing first
always
tomorrow?
play in the
Dokar?
nude.
We're doing patchwork first tomorrow.
Because we don't trust you on Resuvius not to kill us swears.
Is this trash aggro if they see me?
Whoa, whoa,
If you
whoa.
go
Swears
down,
has a lot of experience now. He's done it on Alliance and Void.
That's true.
Took me 3 tries on that one on LSI too.
Mock, can you do the healing order, the healer order?
Yeah, I will.
Whoa, what the fuck just happened? Who just fucked all of the groups with some UI thing?
I did. Why did you move them around?
Yes.
Oh, for groups.
Yeah, not a big deal.
God.
Good job, Mock. I
damn
love it.
Mock.
Press the button again, Mock. Do
If
it.
it bothers Broker, I support it.
You trolling son
Just
of
do it
a
on the sheet. I'll
bitch.
just do it on the sheet.
Alright,
I just wanna
pop
see it.
your shadow protection potion now.
Shut up.
Here's what I'm gonna do for you, because I care about you, Orgon. I have a greater mana potion. Okay, I'm gonna spend some mana and then I'm gonna drink it for you. Does that make you feel better?
Do you
So-
happen to
so
pay
potions on
15 necrotic runes for that mana potion?
No. This is one of the ones that I got out of a Strathhome crate. It was sort of 700 and 900 mana. Is worth 9 silver and 95 copper.
Wow.
But that way my potion's on CD,
Off,
so
off,
it's
off.
like, for Wargon, it's basically the same thing.
Where did the other hunter go? Oh, Jaded, there you
Egio world buffs.
What was that statement for?
I got these world buffs for when we do Sephiron, but
I don't think that's gonna work, dude.
I think we're gonna make it to Saffron in under an hour.
Right now? With Peggio's world
No,
buffs,
I'm
is that the plan?
saying, like,
Mhm.
I got
I
these
believe.
because I wasn't gonna log on Peggio
Listen,
until we needed her for
I don't want to
Sephiron.
hear your negativity. If Nolman believes, I believe.
Still only have one warlock,
We're
which
making it
sucks,
tonight.
but whatever. Tonight.
Oh, did I bring any tubers? I did. I would.
Are we doing the? We're just practicing without consumes tonight. Is that right?
Oh yeah. Oh
We're
yeah.
gonna use consumes.
We're gonna go.
I might have
no
Top of
consumes.
everything, dude.
I don't worry about
Peggio's top of
consumes.
Mongoose.
With the exception of gank, maybe popping stone shields, and we can help. Them with that.
Yeah, I talked to Mock about it. I have 41 on me right now, and I'm just gonna get reimbursed in materials after.
Sounds good.
Top all 41, baby. Let's go.
Not gonna pop. There's no fun.
Just
They
drink
stack,
them like
right?
Just chain drink them.
I'll try to be frugal as hell
Here,
with them.
here, Gank. I'll give you a consume, and that way that'll be better too. And you go ahead and eat that. Now you're ready. Good.
Oh,
thanks.
I need to log on?
Dude.
I'm sorry.
Huge brain.
Yeah, let's log in. Let's log in.
I'm like sitting here spacing out.
Sure.
Satan, are you in here?
Chant, dude.
I'm porting myself.
We're
on the
rolling?
Switch.
Yeah, everybody should be up at Lotheb. Where's Satan? Oh, actually, there's some people still in EPL. Oh, he just messaged me. He's logging in.
I'm running to Lothab right now. You don't have to wait for me to go over the thing. I was there last night.
I mean, it's just the image. The only swap is we're gonna use Chastity's idea, right? So basically the melee are gonna go where the T is, and the tank is gonna be in the middle.
Oh, I fucking fell, dude.
What a fucking idiot, dude.
Again?
I'm sorry, where's this picture?
The free runner baited the fuck out of me.
Pretty sure you can swim in that slime, dude.
Yeah.
Go take a dip. Go to the other side. See if you can swim underneath it.
Hey, so I actually have a question for this like Lothab Healer Week aura. I can put in the custom names. They're going to be different for today because we don't have all the healers here. But I guess I just have to share this week aura every time I update it, right? If I'm like doing the custom stuff.
I don't know. Jerry said yeah. I assume he's referring to you.
Yeah, I don't know how else we'd do it, but I guess what I'll do is just share it each time I update it. I guess.
Yeah, Mock, me and I should chat after just to like sort out the group comp for tomorrow. And
yeah,
I don't know what mod Czar uses for that, but we should sort it out.
Yeah. Also, Sawyer's brought up a point of
Piggy's-
maybe having Vampiric Embrace in the tank group, like have him with the locks. Maybe. What do you think about that? I think the healing might help.
Help a lot.
It's good. It's all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, that
we
would be
keep him a
notable.
shaman for the healing stream and Wind Fury, but 2 locks,
yeah.
Sawyer, and a shaman. Then also for shamans, I don't know if just having like a rejuve gem on the whole time is the pill, or if it's like maybe having NAC and Zandalarian, so you could use one every single cooldown. Like you start with a ZHC and then go NAC.
I defer to Jerry on that.
You want to use what you get the most spell power for. So, like, Priest should be using Zandalari, and then the War Beads or whatever that 50 quest is to give you that 100 and whatever spell power.
Right.
Blessed anal beads. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
For shamans, we have NAC. I mean, it's going to increase the mana cost by 20% of the spell, but I think it's worth it to.
Yeah, I don't
Yes.
have it. All I have is Rejuve Gem, so that's what I used anyway.
Yeah.
But for the weak aura, we found it was easier just to go like alphabetically, and just go down, like not even. I don't know. It was weird because we just went alphabetically.
Okay.
You just call people out, or you're still using the
Yeah,
Aura?
we were using the weak aura, but they were calling people out. But they instead of like having like people go at random times, like for the weak aura, just to like see people's cooldowns, we were just going like alphabetically. And it seemed to work pretty good. The biggest thing that I noticed, other than the curses weren't being reapplied, I didn't notice that. But the biggest thing I noticed was like we had a lot of heals. Like they were calling out heals when he was at full health, so we had a lot of like wasted heals.
Right.
If that makes sense. So I don't know if there's a way to like negate that, to where we just go on like best judgment or something. I don't even know.
I feel like we have to just rely on people's best judgment. Maybe you can.
I know
correct me if I'm wrong here, but I think like tank like being at 50%, you should probably like start
I know.
casting the heal like at the latest.
Yeah, I mean like druids have like a 3-second cast, so like their healing touch takes longer for them to cast. But for like I looked at like my overhealing like afterwards, and it was just like ridiculous because all my greater heals were just like overheal because he was at full mana when they were calling out for me to heal.
Right. Yeah. So I think what I want to do is, I mean, we can do an alphabetical order if it's easier. I would.
That way you don't have to change the week or every week too. You just go with what we got.
Yeah. The only thing is, it's still.
I don't know how hard it was to
change
change though.
Well, I guess if I have a set order, if people are missing it, just maybe they won't show up, huh? It'll only show people like in the raid.
Yeah,
I think.
it only shows people in the raid.
I want to spread the priests out because if we're using tier 2, with that renew, we could spread them out. And so having alphabetical, and then shamans, I'd like them to try and keep up healing away would be helpful if we could do that too. But
yeah,
I don't know if
I mean
that's
that part's up to you. That's what we did.
For in live share when we were considering using tier 2 for priest, we just ended up just going full like just your regular max heal shit.
Yeah,
that worked out better.
That's kind of what I think we did too.
Yeah, it did. Like if we have the heals time, then it's way better.
Okay.
I think it's only like a rank, like what is it, 4 or 5 renew.
Yeah, it's not.
So
anything
it's
crazy.
not like it's like maybe 300 damage
Okay.
per take.
Jaden,
Yeah,
are
then
you in here?
I'll leave it on the individual healers to use their highest healing set that they have. I'd like to do it like the way the hunters do trank shots. Just as you catch, like once you're casting your heal, like when you know it's going off, just say like call the next person's name.
Yeah, something else big we found out was like the poison, having warriors switch like from defensive stance, for like the poisons and for the curse.
It's gonna take
Like,
me a long time to get to the raid.
yeah, well, I mean, you
You
might
can summon. Say just like type something if you guys need to summon. Are you like really far, Shinta?
No, but they are camping me.
Oh.
It's the second time I die.
Zayden, so Lotheb decurses. He's gonna decurse like 4 to 5 seconds into the fight, and then he's gonna decurse every 30 seconds. So you need to pay attention and keep reapplying Rec. And this fight is awful for Warlock.
We're using Rex.
Sounds good.
Because well, do you want to use COE instead of Rec? Would it?
No. Or I guess we have. No, probably still not.
I mean, are we worried about gank
Hey,
dying?
now's the time to test it. Let's try it with Rec.
Are we using Rec tomorrow? I would assume that we are.
Let's
Well,
try
yeah,
it now and see what's the problem.
I'll have a flask and
Yeah,
I'll have a lot
so-
more health, but yeah, I guess we'll test it.
I mean, I want them to
I
get
hope
used to how
somebody's
much
live
damage
log.
you're taking. So.
I mean, we're not popping.
Yeah, we definitely will use.
So let's just like try it out.
Someone live log this.
Yeah,
I mean,
the other thing that we noticed too is if the poison, like shamans drop their poison cleansing totem, it was really big to get the poison off the melee.
Yeah, what we want shamans to do is keep healing stream down, and then whenever that poison goes out, drop the poison cleansing.
Yeah,
and then,
you just can't
twist
use
it
like
back.
single target because it counts as your heal.
Right.
Are we
So-
DPSing in the off time?
Yeah,
Yes.
just make sure you don't run out of mana. But yeah, healer should be DPSing. If you're not DPSing, you could technically maybe bandage people for them so they could keep DPSing, but that might be hard to coordinate.
Should they be
Um,
totem twisting?
Yeah, you could also totem twist.
Probably more than their DPS, right?
Yeah, I would say
The-
like totem
one of the-
twist and then cast a spell or two in between.
Yeah, well, one of the problems though with that was they have to be closer in range to totem twist, so they would have to run up and do it. At least where we were standing, it was kind of hard to do that. But I mean, we didn't really have much else to do because we were just standing around, most of them. But yeah, DPSing for the healers was pretty big. I was using like rank, I think like 7. Lightning bolt, and I never went really I got down low, but I never went
let us know when you zone in, Shinta.
Do not continue. Turn back while there's still time.
Oh my god, did we just pull?
No, again, that's cannot
I
tell
gotta-
if
I
you're
gotta
serious.
I got
Everybody
FK for 2
Bank is
minutes.
successfully trolled.
Yeah, you got me. You got me. I thought you were an idiot twice. You got me.
I mean, there's a significant mountain of evidence.
Where's the entrance? Oh, I think I found it.
Let us know when you zone in, and we'll summon you, and then we can just start
Yeah, so
pulling.
right now we have 9 healers. So
I saw
Okay.
it in.
So if we, with 60 seconds between heals, it's gonna be,
No, we don't. We, have
one
11.
more. 2 more.
do we?
10 without swear. I count 10.
Let's see, who am I missing?
Nolman's, Peggy,
Oh, I didn't have Nolan
White
on here.
Rose, CFG.
Pika?
Yeah, I guess I should have swears on here too, huh? Yeah, swears, are you gonna like pop out and cast a heal, or do you think we
Nope.
should ignore you?
Nope.
How many nopes
That's
did
a
he just
no.
give you right there, Count 'em? That was a 4 nope response right there, dude.
So
So he's
does
gonna pop out
anyone-
and cast a heal?
Anyone
Don't
who's
compliment him on his sword. He doesn't even have a fucking enchant on them.
I know. I was telling
is
him last
anyone
night.
who's weak aura savvy? Can they help CFG get his weak aura working? I don't know what's wrong with this thing. So
CFG,
Is Lothab one's not working?
click the link.
Yeah, sorry.
Wait.
I almost never use yours. I'll just share my screen. Maybe someone can tell me what I'm
Can some?
Yeah,
can
I'm gonna
somebody
call
reshare
him
my
out.
weak aura?
well, open up your weak aura pane and tell me what you see.
Let me reshare it now too. Now that I updated it with her.
Does he have the weak aura add-on in the first place?
You might need.
Yeah, you didn't load it. Here, so link it again. Click that link.
There's another one that I have that I don't know if they downloaded together, and I don't know if you potentially need both. I don't
No,
think you do,
he
but I'll link
didn't
that just in
load
case.
it. It's fine, guys. We got this.
I was thinking Zayden could call out the curses too.
Damn, you're loading this weak aura slow as fuck. CFG.
Making a warlock do it? Is that it?
Yeah.
I'm just calling out when he decurses, or is he?
It's
Yeah.
every 30
No,
seconds.
he's talking about Krista.
When he's ready to get cursed again.
Oh wait. This. Oh, I thought this told me what. No, I don't need this. This is for actual.
I mean, it
healers.
doesn't.
God,
It's not a big deal for now. It's more for when there's like multiple warlocks. I think is what Thurs means, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Senta needs summons whenever you guys are ready.
I just did it.
You grab Shinta and we'll go. Does
I
anybody
already
have a question?
summoned him. Did you not get it, Shinta?
Got it.
Oh yeah. Does
Yeah,
everyone
yeah,
understand
I'm like
what we're
super
doing
low
right
on
now?
shards tonight, so.
Does everyone understand what we're doing? At least for a dry pull? We're taking the boss where everybody's standing. So the groups are going to be a group that you're in. Obviously, group 5, Gank, you're obviously not picking that up.
What?
When I say group 5, it's everyone in your group,
Oh,
but
yeah.
you are picking up this. Obviously, right?
I do have one question about the positioning. Is if I run at him, am I going to be able to just leave him where he is and just get to the quadrant I'm supposed to be? Or like in between him
So
and
the
the
sport-
healer? Will that be fun?
I think it might be, I don't know, like maybe Jerry can answer this better, but Hom tried to do the thing in the graphic last night, and we're just getting like parry hasted.
That's not what he's asking.
I know, which means like we're going to adjust based off the image. So I don't know like what Smooth did.
It's okay. I just want somebody like outside of me, like looking at the positioning and seeing like if that's fine. I'm gonna leave him where he is,
You guys
stand
tank.
in between you guys.
Did
And
you guys? Jerry? Well, it's about where
Oh, what?
he's standing too, though, right? So
Yeah, can you clarify for me like what this positioning is? Like, we're just keeping him in the middle, right? Like,
No.
Gank is
where are we
asking.
positioning him?
Okay, can I
Go for it.
Can I step in here? All right. So what Gank is going to do is going to run in, and he's going to pull Lothab. Pull up that Lothab positioning image, right? So Lothab is standing where M is right now in the crosshair, right? So he's going to pull. He's going to walk over to where T is, and then he's going to walk back over to where M is, and that's going to put Lothab where B is. So the point of that is Lothab is going to stand farthest. It always spawns the spore the farthest where Lothab is. So it's always going to force S, the circled S, to be where the spawn is. Why we're switching the T and the M, which stands for tank and melee, is because Lothab will turn and cast something at the healers and ranged. So we don't want him. If he did it the other way, he would turn around and all the melee would get parried, and that would fuck the tank.
Thank you. You answered my question. I didn't realize the spawn was the opposite of his position.
Okay.
So yeah.
no problem. So that's why I wanted to get together tonight because we can save time for tomorrow. So is everybody good now? There's no stupid questions right now. There will be soon.
I'm taking the first spawn, right? The first spore.
We can.
Group are you?
3.
So no.
So, for these groups that you have set up for the spore, are you saying like DPS need to follow this, but like the healers aren't getting it, or did you set this up for healers?
Healers are getting it as well because 5 people can get the
So
spore.
we're actually just straight up by groups, even the healers.
Yep, I think it'll be less confusing. That's why I said in the Lothab channel, like to Czar, because Hum had it a little bit different. I think it's gonna, or Hum kind of had it like this. I think it'll be less confusing if it's just the 5 people in group 1 go. Which means like maybe if Mock is doing like the first heal,
I can just not hit the first heal. It's fine.
I can just swap you so that you're not getting the first spore. Like whatever's easier, right? But somebody probably shouldn't be doing both of those on the first one.
What is the healer's order?
So,
Do you have it written down somewhere? Or?
Yeah, it's in the weak aura. Let me just type out the order. Do you want to just swap me in groups for a car so I'm not getting the spore first?
Okay. I'll give it to Nullman's then.
Are we popping off with my Ellie?
That's the order. I'm gonna do my best to call them out. With 10 healers, we have to kind of spread it out so that we're healing every 6 seconds, right? So,
what
obviously we don't want the tank to die, but
Oh, did you add Nullman into the weak aura?
He did.
I'm not in the list though.
I know, I didn't re-download it.
My weak aura list just deleted all the names, and now I only see Shinta.
mine did too. I had to reload. I don't know why I did that.
Like reload. Okay.
Can
So
you
Bacon.
link it one more time?
So
Yo,
Bacon-
I'm not in the list.
You're not?
Okay, so I want to answer Bacon's question. So you see that image that I posted in Raid discussion, Bacon?
Okay, let me pull it up.
Oh, I just didn't type it out there. Sorry, Shinta. I have to retype it out since I
I see
reloaded.
it now.
Okay, what's going to happen is we're all going to be in there to the left, and spores are going to come where that circled S is, and maybe somewhere else on the very first one. Basically, you're going to walk over to that spore. When there's 5 people in your team or your group, whatever, when they're all standing on it, you kill it, and you get a buff that increases your crit and makes it so you don't generate threat and all these wonderful things. And then you go back and you get away from the spore location. So every time, like, look at your group. I'm actually going to swap a bunch of groups right now. Well, when it's your turn, you need to get over there and be in range of the spore.
Got it.
You might want to re-import that as well because I forgot the X on Shinta. That's why he wasn't showing up there. My bad.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so I want to start pulling. I just want you guys to see it. We're gonna die lots, so don't release. We're gonna just use Shaman Ox.
When we call the
Probably
death,
faster.
just get to the door to die.
Run to the door. Just run to the door. So I'm waiting for this stupid weak aura to finish loading.
I don't want you to be dependent on weak auras.
So what I'll also do, so again, we would be starting with a greater shadow protection potion popped right now. What I'll do is I'll do my best to call out the consumes as we go, assuming we make it that long. But yeah, we're not popping any other consumes.
One thing for mages, it's important that you let group 1 carry the ignite and not group 3 on the opener. Because if group 3 gets it, you're going to pull aggro and die.
Yeah. So when we get the first spore in group 1, I'm gonna call to drop ignite. That means like all the mages stop for a second, or like when the first one spawns, just like look and just stop DPSing for a sec, and then go nuts. And then we'll get the ignite, and then we'll tell you guys when you can resume DPSing, or if you see someone in group 1 with the ignite, you can let us go. Sound good?
We're gonna get as many hots on gank to start as well.
It's imperative that I'm the one pulling, trying to use healing class set. So just we're gonna do a call out for hots, and then I'll count down.
Actually, hold on. Okay, this group 5 people aren't even here yet. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so gank, it's on you.
Or Mock, go ahead and call the hots, and then I'll count down.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and get hots on gank now, and then go.
Give me 10 seconds, please. I need to do something. 10 seconds.
Make sure you're in the fence line.
Let's just make sure that everyone's gonna be at full mana since he has to. Is it here? Right. real life Shinto or is it in game?
Okay, no, it's real life. I'm ready. I was talking to the wife. Okay.
Here we go. Reha.
But you're gonna want to move up.
I'm ready.
Okay, pulling. Oh my god, I'm retarded. Whatever, it's fine.
Nice healing flash set.
No. I just swapped trinkets instead of.
Watch your
Yeah,
threat. He's
I'm
doing mid
healing.
gear. Okay, so
Where
that
you're next.
And I lost it.
even DPS right now. It's like whatever. Okay, so group 1, go get that spore. It's on the far side.
CFG, you're next.
It's over there. 5 people are here. Kill it. Only 4. Whatever. We're just killing it. Okay, now go back to the camp.
I still haven't gone.
Group 2.
They're spawning at the gate, which is where we want
Okay,
people.
Sourdough,
So
you're
group
next.
2.
Group 2.
I forgot to not single funds person.
Wait for it. Okay,
Peggy,
group
you're next.
JJ, you have the stop fireballing. Stop.
Dissolve, you're next.
Someone needs to demo because Zach's not here.
Group 3. Group 3 spore.
Shinto, you're next.
Fireball, go.
Group 4 spore by the gate.
Groups are really
Jerry,
slow
you're
on
next.
spores. Like.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
Okay, it's gonna be me, but I need 6 seconds. We had 2 people go out of turn because they got scared.
Run to the door.
Should I just run back?
That's a question. For
Might
Zayd.
be too deep.
Seems like we were.
Do you want
standing in
to
a-
Sorry. Do you want to honk and then
Seems
try
like we're
resing me
standing in a
first,
bad
just to see
path.
if it's possible?
Sure. Yeah, we'll try to res you first.
Just so we don't have to like full wipe.
Okay, so the don't DPS at the start. He's wearing like full chonk gear. Like he's not generating threat. This fight comes down to like being efficient with spores, not giving the boss like on the pull.
Instead of using Diamond Flask, I swap trinkets. Doesn't really matter though.
Yeah, Zayden, I don't know. This fight was actually really frustrating on my Warlock last night because you can't life tap, you can't mana pot.
You can life tap.
Well, you can, but dangerous.
I have a soul stone, so I'll use it here in a second when the spores out of the way.
I will bandage you, Satan. Don't worry. I got you.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
I'm vamp embracing, so I think David could life tap.
I'm gonna try and res gank. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get him though.
Yeah, if you can't, I'm just gonna run.
That's sketchy as fuck.
Sure, you should rest another healer first. In case you
Yeah.
die, you're the only one.
Well, I mean, it's gonna pulse everybody into combat.
Not if you run away.
So
The other healer
You're
just
outside of
run.
the gate.
Yeah,
No,
there is a
that's-
gate, so.
Okay.
Are we supposed to be standing in the path of the spores like that?
I mean,
where
to
they're...
just accept it and run out, or
Yeah,
just
we're
wait?
accepting. I guess you can.
The
Play this spore away.
positioning at the beginning of that pull was scuffed because of an aggro pull. That's
We
why
got
the
'em.
spores were spawning in a different place.
Hey,
Oh,
easy
nice.
game.
The first spore spawned way on the other side because of the aggro pull, but then yeah, they were spawning at the gate, which is where Hom was getting them to. So whether once Lothab's in position, the spores are all going to be at the same spot. Like we kind of want it to be that bottom left, but it might be at the gate. Either one is fine because the range camp is kind of standing between those two anyways. But whichever one it is, like you don't want to be standing on it because you don't want to be one of the 5 people to get it unless it's your turn.
Right. See, we gotta swing then just a little bit maybe.
Balls, you're looking at the old guild doc. There's a new one if you look at the top of the announcements. The link changed. It should say MandatoryFun 2.0 at the top.
Was the
I thought I
DBM
saved
showing
it.
remove curse?
What's right?
Was DBM showing remove curse?
I think so.
No, but I can watch the boss's debuffs.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so like I wouldn't even debuff him like early on. He's literally going to decurse it right away. You're just going to waste 200 mana. I would just wait for like 5 seconds and then do it. And mages, you guys got to let us get the ignite because we're trying to get like a pyroblast or something fat up there, and then especially if like ignite is kind of getting low and it might drop off. Like don't be afraid to throw a scorch. Like we're going to build like the biggest ignite ever.
They just go like Team 1 Pyro.
Was that a shadow bolt or was it just a curse? Zane? Was it a shadow bolt?
Yeah, it was just shadow bolt. I won't do it next time. My bad.
Yeah, it's okay. I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't just a curse, because that's that was a pretty bad.
Be shame on you.
We get a kick. Yeah, with Thunder Free.
You should be getting a decent amount of threat from your DF set too.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna do this for real tomorrow with consumes and such. So yes, we're gonna go buff train. And if you haven't already, it's unfortunate, but really try to get some Whipper Root Tubers. You're gonna need them for this fight, in addition to the Greater Shadows. But don't pop that shit unless we ask you to, because it's obviously expensive.
I think we may need them for SAF too, the tubers.
Yeah, well,
we will.
Guys need water, just open trade.
Okay, so like Berkeley, InstaQ, Fink, when you guys get here, just let me know. I'll put you into an earlier sport team.
I'll pop that. You guys should start casting your pyro in group 1. I'll pop the spore for you. So you can all be like mid pyro. So just get to it, start casting pyro, and I'll blow it up on you while you guys are mid cast.
Okay, what happened with our healing? Did somebody miss one?
We had 2 people heal.
Okay.
Early. Well, at least based on the weak aura, I'm assuming.
Is the weak order in aura? Am I last or am I?
You're last.
Totally
You're
early.
last. It's very hard to hear who goes next. I think 1, because we're not very loud about it, and 2, people are talking during the fight. Can we try to fix that?
I think
somehow?
that for during the first couple pulls, like people are just gonna be there's gonna be a bunch of chatter while we sort out who's doing what. Free runner, do you mind calling the spore groups?
Yeah, I can call.
So like if we give people specific jobs, then maybe like no.
Yeah.
People know. So you could just like yeah.
Do we
Free
just want
spag
the
on
healers?
spores.
Do we just want
What?
the healers in their own chat? They can just move to a different channel.
They won't hear the spore calls.
Not really good because they're not going to hear the spore calls and stuff. I think like that was the point of tonight. It's just everyone getting comfortable with this, and like in a couple more pulls, like it's going to be a lot more fluid. It's just like a rhythm, right?
Yeah, I agree. I just was saying like to keep it in mind.
You don't
Yeah.
want me to call.
If they didn't have other mechanics, that'd be fine.
Yeah. Good point though that they do.
So, and one thing I'll say about the healers, what I'm gonna do right now in the healer chat and Discord, I'm gonna just post a little snippet of like what I'm seeing on my weak aura in case you don't have it. Has the order. If you don't have weak auras, if you need help getting them set up, I recommend you have this because it'll turn everyone's name red and have a counter for when their heal is going to be up. So it's really easy to see who's next and when the person healed. We're still going to communicate it, but this weak aura is like, really nice to have. So I'll do my best at being clear and calling. What I'll do is I'll just say the names of the people. I won't say like you're next. I'll just say that person's name and just be ready to heal.
Can you link that weak aura again, please?
Yeah.
On the sport groups, I'm just gonna call what group to go. I think they should break it without me calling it.
Yeah. So people should just be using the eyeball test. I just called that one before because it was like literally the first one. Wait till there's 5 people there and then pop it. And if that 5th person's taking too long, just pop it and go because we can't wait for them. Yeah. I think you should just like even like group 1 next or group 2 spore or whatever, and then they can run over and get it.
Yeah, I think at least for tonight we'll stay in the same comms at least while we're learning. If we feel like it's useful, we may have the healers jump out like for the healing assigns. But I think for right now we should just all stay together and communicate so we can understand all the issues that we're having.
Yeah, I know eventually it's gonna be like very, very easy. It's just getting there is gonna be a little work.
Yeah.
It's a really cool, unique fight though. But yeah. Okay, I think Gank, are you ready?
Can I get Thorns, please?
Yeah, Berkeley's inside.
Are we waiting for Burke?
Yeah, let's summon Burke. And Burke, I'm gonna swap CFG. I'm swapping you in Berkeley. So Berkeley, you're in Spore Group 1 now. Okay, let's summon Insta as well. And so you're in 3. Yeah, free. Like, let's not. I don't want to overcomplicate that whole pyro thing, Noel, because we always won't have that.
Okay, I'll let you guys pop it. I'm just gonna be a bystander.
Yeah, just stack on the spore. We'll blow it up. The important thing is like when we get it, the other may just need to chill and let us get the ignite. Okay. Do you have enough shards, Zayden, to summon Berkeley, or?
Yeah.
So there's
Bro-
10 though.
Bro, it's not really that far into the fight. Let's just not have an ignite, so that we can all just burst the spore and immediately press pyro without thinking. Like, let's just not have the mages attack the boss.
Well, they need it. You should get your 5 scorches up, and then
Yeah, get your 5 scorches up immediately. Let it drop. But I mean, like,
Everybody
we can
cast one
participate in the 5
scorch.
scorches.
Everybody cast 1 scorch after gank has some threat, and then stop.
Yep. There's just no reason to have it
We'll have
until it's
that
the big boy.
Yep. So Berkeley is here. Insta is here. Okay, let's go ahead and hot gank, and you call it down gank.
Okay.
Nobody's touching the boss with anything.
I'm gonna start for the
Okay.
Booker.
Here we go. 2, 1.
Inside.
Everybody should pretty much be stacked on Moon right now.
Okay, I'm healing gank. White Rose next.
Or group 1?
It's a white.
Okay, run
Behind us.
Matter gank's dead. What the hell happened there?
Did my heal bash on you? I gotta go over there. Sorry.
Mock, your tell isn't right. You're like sending me a tell telling I'm next, but I'm last in the rotation.
I think that's another weak aura that I need to fix.
Yeah, I'm looking at the weak aura that you're using last. You can see the order. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it looks like you're healing a batch. I didn't get any healing from you.
Can we I guess I don't know. I was wondering if we could maybe tank gank top him off at the beginning. Cause it's a little like misleading. Like I didn't want to.
Yeah, we can do that.
Nah, I don't know. You got super chunked, and I was healing you, but I guess it's just a little slight.
The reason I started with low HP was the healing class set was taken off and put on full stamina, so we can give it another second.
Yeah.
Okay, but at least I was right in the center that time.
I can pop, unless we have a soul stone.
And I had 1 melee out of my range of the totem.
I can
so
try
I
to
don't want
use
that
cable.
happen.
I'll just pop. It's fine.
You had a melee out of range of the totem?
Yeah, I think Nipple was out just slightly. I didn't know where he was, and it's hard to reposition while that's all going on.
It's all good.
So-
I can. Don't worry
Nipple.
about that. I can like. I was just back there because he was pulling it back, and then I was gonna move in a little bit. So, yeah, don't
Okay,
worry
okay.
about.
I wouldn't worry about the
pull.
pull.
I have
Okay.
a little weak aura too, showing if I have Wind Fury or not. So yeah, it's all good. Don't worry about it.
All right, cool. Just checking. Thanks, man.
Let me know if I keep whispering you, Nolan. I think I changed it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna heal or res gun here. And gank.
Jesus Christ.
It's pretty sketch.
This time I'll use my healing class set, and then you guys can throw the hots on, so it'll give them time to heal, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like that's more impactful on the opener than the flask.
Yeah, what we can do is just when you're ready to use it, you can just call it, and like we'll just give you a heal, then go. I mean, that's not the reason we wiped. I messed up. Like I was being greedy. I'll just heal earlier.
You're so greedy, Mog.
I know.
Greedy
So I guess.
boy.
I mean, I think that's the one reason why Smooth was casting on CD, because he can go down or to the left real quick.
Yeah, once we've gone through one rotation, then we can pretty much cast on cooldown. But the first rotation has to be kind of spread out nicely, so that when we are casting on cooldown, it's spread out.
Yeah, and we need to get at least 6 seconds between. We should have 12 healers when we do it tomorrow. Or no, we'll have 11. I think we do have a priest trial that may be coming. Is that right, Food?
I don't think buffing anyone outside gank really matters here, to be honest. To make like you guys should just save
Coming
your thing.
Tomorrow's red?
Yeah.
Yes. We will be.
Yeah, so we'll have 12 healers, so the timing between will be much shorter. We won't have to like spread it out 6 seconds.
Yeah, I think CFG. I think you can just get away with buffing me. I don't think anyone else needs it.
Yeah, save your candles or whatever.
Oh, amp, please.
Oh, I got it. Oh, I must be standing. What a bummer.
Okay, so I think we're all ready.
Get in the room.
Yeah, we have some space. Like I keep resing even further up, so just make sure we're in the room.
Yeah, we can easily come over here.
Warrior should
This
come
is
in
kind
here.
of a nice place to be.
Gun, you should probably move up. Go. It's on you, gank.
Okay, go ahead and hop me. Okay, going 3, 2, 1.
Spore group 1 soon. Spore group 1.
Nadar.
Okay, White Rose, you're next.
Spore group 2, get ready.
CFG,
Spore group 2.
Saurador.
Okay, fireball.
Peggy,
Spore group 3, get ready.
Dissolve.
Spore group 3, go.
Okay, Bacon. Shinta.
Spore group 4, get ready. Spore group 4.
That'll be Jerry. Nolman.
Spore group 5, go.
Okay, I've got 6 seconds on mine.
After 6, we're back to 1 free.
After 6, go to 1, okay. 5 didn't
Dead.
go.
Once to the door.
We were short by 1
That
second.
would be 6.
Yeah, we need at least one more healer in the rotation.
I
I had
cast
Nature's
a
Swiftness with the
raw
NAC.
spell there.
Just temporarily,
mage
so we
damage.
could go farther. We should probably just get healers the spore immediately, just so the fight will go on in multiple rotations.
Just because we're down a healer, you mean, or?
Yeah, just because we don't have enough healers. Like if all the healers were maybe like the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 healer should be group 1, and then the other healers should be 3 maybe, and like mages could be group 2.
Yeah, that sucked right there because I was like waiting 6 seconds. I had NAC popped with a Nature's Swiftness, and I got it off on gank, and he died still.
I have 5 healers getting the first spore, but only tonight because we're missing healers.
Oh, CFG, did you try the batch?
I don't think a spore will help.
Doesn't the spore give you crit?
It does, yeah.
Like almost, it's a lot of crit.
Yeah, but when it was Mog's time, I think Genk was full HP.
Yeah, it's that
No,
6
he was
second
low. I
downtime.
cast main heal instead of
Really?
healing wave. I'm a dum.
That's all right. Just give it another shot. I think. Again, it's just gonna take getting used to because like we're just getting used to the damage and knowing when to heal. So it's gonna be a little tight just because we're down a healer. But
Sorry, how many do we have? 10?
yeah, we have 10. We also have some. I mean, some people are on their alt ceiling as well. So
excuse me.
Yep.
Yeah, Norman, nice chain heal.
Yeah, I hit it as like it's the wrong key, and I'm like I could cancel it, and he might die, or I can just let it land. And I probably should have canceled.
That's a good. Yeah, I was gonna say we're not gonna be in here for too much longer anyway, Berkeley. I just wanted to be able to see this shit, so people can also go back and talk about this afterwards as well. I don't want to take up too much of everybody's time tonight. Let's do a couple more polls anyway, and then if people want to stick around and help finally farm or help farm some frozen runes, that'd be good.
yeah, I mean, this is super helpful. Like, I appreciate everyone like doing this because it's really nice to see with the healing, especially at the beginning when Genk has hots and has like flash sticking. It's like it's super spiky and it's like having the I gotta like hold it, so it's like good to see it.
It won't be nearly as spiky.
For moral support as well.
Yeah, and if you have like all your world buffs, if you got DM health and like a flask and stuff, like this will be a lot different, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Snow, I want to pick your brain about Saffron after if you want to talk.
All right.
And whoever wants to hang around.
So we're only buffing Gank this time.
Yeah.
Inch up there, baby.
Only buffing game with what, like 4, you mean, or?
All the
Yeah,
buffs.
just
it means.
buffs.
Well, we're gonna give AI to all the healers still, but yeah.
I mean, just not DPS.
What's that?
Said we could just not DPS.
On the healers, I think.
Yeah, that too. You could just literally only heal. But if you guys are DPS, we're just comfortable doing everything. But I don't know.
Yeah, I agree with Ro. Getting the healers comfortable with their actual real rotation would be good.
Like, it's basically a mechanic that you have to do, right?
Yeah.
So, if you have shards, just grab the thing, please.
Also, like, Peggy O, are you feeling okay? Did you just say not DPS? What?
I mean,
that's weird.
For me, it's
That's
like,
very
you know,
Peggy-O.
like the
Big snake.
rotation. Yeah, I don't want to fuck up and kill Gank, though, and, like, I'm going to be on my warrior, right?
How are the calls on the heals? Like, should I call it a little bit before the next person heals? Like, is it like people don't have enough time in between? Because I know there's some where it's like, ah, shit, that guy healed and he's at 50%. I need the next person to heal like immediately. Or is that like okay? Or am I just like?
I was a little early on mine. I healed on.
I mean, as soon as we get to the second
70%
rotation, it'll come a lot more naturally because
Mhm.
we'll just come off cooldown.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I just want to make sure that I'm not like flooding and like making it harder on you guys. So okay.
No, I thought it was good for me, but then I lost track of the spores, so I think Group 4 called. I never went, but.
Can I get amp?
You said after 6, go back to 1, correct?
Because we don't have any people.
Okay.
Wait, were we changing the spore order?
Do you guys want to put? You want me to put some healers or just for?
I'm cool with not. I mean,
I'd rather not to. I'd rather just do this the way we're gonna do it tomorrow.
Let's just do it the way we're gonna do it. That's fine.
It'll just be easier tomorrow.
It sounds like based on people still learning, we could have made it that rotation. We just didn't. So let's just try it again.
Iron out the kinks and yeah.
Think's gonna
Okay,
be the only
so-
one alive then. If the healers aren't going.
No, they're still going. They were talking about front-loading healers and moving them to
okay,
group
okay.
1 as opposed to being in the 5th group. Yeah, he's still
Okay,
where
my
he is.
fault.
No worries. And CFG, I'm gonna actually bump you to. I'm gonna give Crizzy this Wind Fury.
Do we
Yeah, I
have an
guess-
assigned Demo? Is Demo going up on Lothab?
That would be nice if it
So,
is.
yeah, can we just
Oh,
assign,
yeah.
Gun, can you do it?
And my random warrior is gone, so.
Thank you.
Yeah, one point Swears is bringing up as well is like actually having the healers on like a set timer instead of like actually
Being more proactive instead of responsive, you mean?
Okay, I'm gonna use Diamond File.
Because that will make it so when they're coming off cooldown, it's all staggered. So.
Because like
Can we
if
do this one with no wreck?
Gank does
Wait,
take.
hold on, Gank. Don't go yet. Let Swears talk for a second.
Because if
I know.
Gank does take like spike damage, like the next healer who knows that they're up, they could just adjust depending on how much damage is done to him. They could like Priest could just pop their ZH charm, or Shaman or Druids could pop NS if needed.
I don't know.
But no matter what, they're just like set at the timer. It just makes it
Yeah.
a lot easier.
I'll defer to Mock and Jerry and you guys. You've done it, so let's just keep.
Yeah, I used 10S on the first kill.
Let's get Gank hotted and go for it.
Yeah, let's try it. Well, it's tough because Gank's gonna have more health, so it's really hard for us to try and wait that 6 seconds for tonight. But I think this is the hard mode version of just doing it like when you see it.
If he dies and we don't have world buffs though, then he doesn't, right? So the only difference between now and tomorrow is we're gonna have more people. So like his health pool's not really gonna change. I guess he's gonna have a flask.
and DM buffs. Well, yeah, some people die. Yeah.
Well, let's assume no world buffs. Like let's assume worst case scenario, so that we're not fucked if he does die.
Yeah.
Flask him up then. Let's go.
Okay, on you, Gank, when you're ready.
Okay, I've got pulling in 3, 2.
Support group 1.
Zayden, can you pop first when it comes off?
Okay, I healed. White Rose. See if G's next.
Support group 2.
May just go.
Cyrodor.
Support group 3.
Peggy. Dissolve.
Support group 4.
Curse down.
Bacon. Shinto the next.
Support group 5.
Jerry. Nolman.
Support group 6. That's just. Yeah, support group 6.
You guys should be getting that. Hold up.
Mock, you miss your.
Support group 1.
I'm up. Yeah, it'll be CFG now.
1, Spore 1, come on.
Support group 2.
Cyrodor next. Peggy.
Curse down.
Support group 3.
Dissolve. Bacon.
Support group 4.
The Doom got us there. The
Well,
Doom is
that means we made
Pop
it 2 minutes
shadow
left.
protection. What
Yeah,
the
so like.
fuck?
Yeah, so I mean
Run
that's.
to the door.
That was really good.
Is the Doom timed?
Yes.
Yes.
It timed. We should have had Gank. Like it will be better in a real run, but we should really be topping the tank off when the Doom's about to go out.
Yeah, that's what I was to say. Because we had like 3 healers off cooldown, we could just keep using the heals and overheal to prevent that. Because I know like Bacon wasn't casting. It was his turn and he was casting at the time because probably he didn't know about the Doom. But probably just cast and let it overheal. And just keep going with the rotation because a lot of healers were off cooldown.
I mean, we made it pretty far there. That was pretty good.
It was pretty good actually, yeah.
Yeah, that's my bad for now. I also focused on just like the healing rotation and like DPSing that I didn't call the shadow there. So yeah, again we'll have protection potions, so it won't be that devastating. But
I have a question now. When the second rotation of spores come out, how long are you supposed to wait for a person if they're not making it back there before you just not let it reach the rest of the
We should be blowing it up before like the next one spawns. Like we shouldn't even hear free calling like the next one with our spore still up. Like people need to get over there quicker.
Just a suggestion. If we see like that the spores are all coming from the door side like that, can we reposition the raid a little bit further to the left and stack a little more? And vice versa if it's coming from the grate. Just because we seem really spread out.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, so we can have like two potential camp spots. So if it's like from the door, we go to camp A, and if it's from okay. So let's put
that'll give you.
Wargon, you're gonna be the marker for that tonight because you're in a late group. Oh, you had the idea. That's what happens when people have ideas.
Yeah, you want to have someone that's gonna be here be the marker. Like I'm gonna be in the melee group, so.
Oh, you can demo it for tonight, can't you? Okay, Mock can do it.
Who's resin?
Do we have an Ankh?
Yeah, that works. That'll create a lot of.
Can someone
leeway
call?
For the...
Can someone call an Ankh
You
before
can stand
two of
up
you do
and
it?
shock someone with your things.
yeah, can someone call it? I've used mine.
Okay, Bacon.
Okay,
It's Bacon's.
Bacon, go. What are you saying that I could do? Sorry, I was spacing. We were talking in healer chat.
So sometimes typically we're having the spores spawn at the door, right? So that means like we want the camp like not too close to the door, and brains should basically be stacked up. So kind of be over towards that grate. But if we have them spawning from the grate, then have everybody stand by the door. Basically, we want to have people kind of like semi-tightly stacked so that they're not in danger of getting the spore when they shouldn't. But really, that's more on the spore group being too slow to get over there and kill it where it's spawning.
So just call for like to move if we see spores spawning.
Yeah, just mark yourself.
Okay.
And stand like basically to the opposite of the one of two spore locations. If it's coming out of the grate, stand near the door. If it's coming out of the door, stand near the grate.
What a great idea.
Thanks. I'm so grateful for your
Okay, yeah, I'll do my best. I'm realizing I have a lot of different things going on. So it'll take me a second.
Yeah, I can do it. Put a marker on me. I can do it.
That would be helpful.
I'm fourth. I naturally would have to do it anyways to range it.
I think if we have multiple people off cooldown to heal, probably like if you're off cooldown but it's not your turn yet, you should just say like heal faster or something so the people ahead of you know that they can overheal.
So for example, if mine's available and White Rose is also available, I should just pop it off. Is what you're
I
saying?
think that's a better idea.
Well, yeah,
Just if the
White
person
Rose-
ahead of you is about to come off cooldown, you should just rip your heal.
Yeah, but it would be like White Rose comes off cooldown, and but you haven't gone yet, Mock. So White Rose says, go faster, and then you can heal even if some of it is overhealed.
Yeah, that's a good point. As long as Gank's like taking any damage, it's probably worth it just to do that. I can call that. It's really easy for me to see all the healing like cooldowns of the week. So
that's probably actually just an important strategic move, just purely because like damage is not going to be constant because of sort of like the random nature of Classic. So like even if you're overhealing, you probably need to get back on CD so that you guys have like the right timings continuing forward. Do you know what I mean? So that if the damage rate does increase, that you guys have the ability to do maximum, heal per second in this environment.
Yeah, that's a good point because if Yeah, like Gank might get a bunch of dodges this rotation, but next rotation he doesn't get that. But yeah.
Yeah, but now the timing is messed up because of those dodges. Like, they're expected in the healing rotation now.
Swear beard or gear gank.
My bad. This is my best set right here.
So the shadow protection portion is only for the Doom? That's what we're
Correct.
trying to mitigate? Okay.
Yeah, so we'll have one pre-popped at the beginning of the fight. So when that first one goes out, we'll all have one. And then right when that goes out, we're going to pop another one.
Okay. I thought it was an ongoing shadow damage. I didn't know it was just one.
Well, it goes
big
out
burst.
multiple times. Like,
Yeah, it gets more
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah, the first one. So at 2 minutes is when he puts the first dot on. And whenever he puts a dot on, it's 10 seconds till the damage ticks. And what he does is he starts doing that after 2 minutes. He does it every 30 seconds. So it'll be at 2:30, he'll put on a 10-second dot. At 3 minutes, he'll put on a 10-second dot. And it'll keep going up until it gets to 5 minutes. Then that interval shortens again. So it'll be every 15 seconds. So the damage is always going to go 10 seconds after the dot's applied. So that's why like the consume rotation is set up so that if we just, even if you don't understand that, just following those consume timings at those timings, like they're set up that way for a reason. So
Gank, did you pull?
What?
I saw the yell, dude.
Even in panic.
Oh, I didn't see the yell.
That being said,
Oh, boy.
if you guys like bring bandages to raid, and if you don't have first aid, you should go level first aid. Like,
Oh my goodness, everybody needs to have first aid. Can't imagine.
Yeah, I'll try
Yes,
to
no?
first aid. I'll try to bandage between his attacks next time.
Okay.
Have that.
What chase do you have?
0. Oh no, that's not true. I have 30%.
Thick.
Amp Magic, please. And Amp, please. Okay, I'm using Diamond Flask.
Oh, amp.
okay, get all your hots and
Okay, go ahead and
shield
hots me.
on gank.
Going in 3, 2, 1. Missing.
what the fuck are you guys doing?
Spore group 1.
It's not out
Healing,
yet.
White Rose.
It's really
next.
far away.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Is this positioning bad?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know if I can reposition. Let me know if you need me.
You're okay now.
It's
You're okay
running
now.
on the
You're
group
okay
now.
now.
And,
You're okay now.
Okay, on moon.
The range.
The raid should be on moon. Group 2 should
Range on
blow
moon.
that thing up.
Saurador.
If you're not in a spore group, you should be near moon. A lot of you guys that are standing in the wrong.
Dissolve.
Spore
I
group
want
4.
NS this.
Go faster.
Bacon. Shinta's next.
Sorry.
Group 5.
What happened there?
Alright, get to the door. Get to the door.
I misclick. Somehow I moved my trinket off my.
Because you were dancing around?
No, I'm.
Because you're styling?
I cast Mana Tide instead of my trinket.
I have fat fingered shield wall.
I have a question there. So like right there when the spore was spawning on the raid and I was spore group 2, I didn't get the buff. Do I like fill in group 3 or do I just not have the buff?
I think when people miss spore group, you fill in near the end. So like the healer spore group or so.
Okay.
I think that, yeah, I don't know, that's tough. Well, we
I
have
mean,
to
it's
think
fine
about
for
that.
me because like I'm a rogue and I can too, but if it's like a warrior or someone else, then like they might pull through it, right?
Yeah, I almost would rather just see that person catch up. Like, you lose a little bit of DPS because potentially now you've got 6 people moving over there, but
I think we should address the problem as to why you're not getting the spore in the first place, though.
yeah, that's the bigger
Well, right
issue.
there,
Like, people
well-
just that wasn't your fault. That was other
No, I know.
people not moving away. Yeah,
But
like
I'm saying,
that's
how
the
can
issue.
I adapt? How can I adapt to that if that happens in?
I think the way that we adapt is we get those people to not fuck up. It's not like there's nothing that you can do better there. If they still fuck up, then I think you get the following one. But I think we just need to fix people doing that. Yeah.
I was standing right on Jaded's asshole that entire fight. It was great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna when I go in, I'm gonna split the door and the left until the first spore comes out, and then just watch for me to shift left or right depending on where it comes out.
Well, I think the positioning was just kind of awkward early because it got pulled before he got it to where he wanted it to be.
Like, we've consistently been getting them at the door.
Oh, guys, I'm not hit cap, so
Yeah, so I'll move once the first one comes out, but
I got a yellow miss there. That's why I didn't get threat.
I don't know why we moved the raid from the grate to off the grate.
Sorry, what, Noel?
I don't know why we moved that. Why was Moon way away from the grate? Like, the whole picture has us standing in a line there to force the spawn at the door.
it
Don't
didn't
know why
spawn.
we were-
It didn't spawn at the door. It spawned on the grate.
Yeah.
The
So I
one
shifted
spawned
right.
at the far grate, but we should just, that means the raid was out of position, and the raid should just be in position in that line to the grate, and then it'll spawn at the door again.
Yeah, I'll just be Moon, and I'll just tell people where I want them to go. Just ignore me on the first spore because I'm spore 1. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna just swap.
I thought the spore positioning was entirely based on Lothep's position, though.
It is. It is. So, JJ, you're in spore 1 now. Okay, JJ? Yeah. Okay.
She said okay in party, but you had moved her out of the same party as you.
Nice.
I need to try and get gun here. That might be a little sketch.
Oh.
I got the Organ Fink.
Just back
I don't know
up
if
outside
Lothep-
the gate.
Yeah, if you guys want to get out of the gate, if you're not resin here, I'll give it a shot.
Best of luck.
If I go over here.
No, Berkeley, you should be wearing max deeps. So, when we actually do this properly with 40 people, we're going to be using consumables like Greater Shadow Protection and all that jazz. But for these dry runs with 30 people, it doesn't make sense to burn consumables. I know this is like pretty trivial and a joke for DPS. Like, we don't really have much to do. This is really more to help like almost gank with positioning, and this is a healer fight. So it's really just trying to help them out.
As long as
Appreciate
you're
everybody
positioned,
being here.
If I don't
What's that?
get ripped.
Well, we'll bring 12 healers tomorrow as well. So.
One more tier 3, gang.
Yeah, that's gonna help.
Okay, we good? You guys want to move up?
Give me 1 sec.
Yeah,
Let me move one of my weak ores here.
Mages don't like giving me amp.
I feel like it's not a habit.
Oh, yeah, we need to. There you go.
Everybody's ready, but Maki said hold on.
Yeah, I'm good now.
Good to go?
Yep.
Okay, Hots. Rolling in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so everybody should be on Moon if you're ranged.
White Rose,
Spore Group 1.
CFG.
Little faster 1.
Get over there and blow it up.
Sourdor,
Spore Group 2.
Peggy. Dissolve.
Spore Group 3.
Bacon.
5th person.
Shinta,
Blow it up. I don't know who they are, but
Jerry. Nolman.
Spore Group 4.
Swears, can you toss him a heal? I've got 10 seconds on mine.
Yep.
You need...
Spore Group 5.
Oh, sorry.
That's right. I just came off. I almost got him. Yeah, we were a little too quick on the.
I like
the
the
heals
spore
there, but
positioning on that one a little more. That was really good.
Yeah, it was good.
Distance.
I think Melee could actually start heading towards it before it even pops.
Melee better be heading towards before it pops.
Yeah.
I think people are waiting until you're actually calling the number to start going.
You should go the one number before yours, basically.
Yeah.
When you have a giant DVM warning that's saying summoning spores, so like start running over it.
Yeah, at like 5 seconds before.
Do the
there's
spore
something
groups
like
want me to
summon spore
change?
in.
And it's saying spore group, and then that being the cue to go. You want me to say spore group with 3 seconds to go? So with
Well, maybe
3
just so when you
seconds
see it on your
before
DVM timer, maybe just call it when it's like 5 seconds until summon spore ends. Like when you see that bar, just call it then. So it's like, so people
yeah,
get there
so
by
what
the
it,
time it spawns.
DTBM does, it does. Yeah, it does the spore groups. It says spore soon. That's at 3 seconds. I'll just call your group at that point.
Yeah, that'd be good, dude. Because then they'll be like almost waiting for it.
Yeah, I kind of like what.
Yeah, 'cause
TFC
on the
says, call it
first
right
pool-
when the first one dies, so then people are already there waiting for it.
we have an
Okay,
onk.
we can do that.
please,
We can do that for sure.
please
Okay,
do something if you
Sourdor.
have
Sourdor is. Sourdor
Okay.
is.
The first time I was talking too much, I want to keep Discord clear of me, so more important stuff can be said.
Yeah, I'm sick of your fucking voice.
Yeah, I would just call,
I'm
like,
just
yeah, right when the first dies, just
So-
say group 2. Like, you don't even have to say spore
Okay,
group.
yep.
You know, just to keep the number of words down.
You should say G2.
Gotcha. I like it. Shit, I'll just say 2. Psych.
Poggers.
Tuh.
Just make
I'm just happy.
run the number is, you know.
So Lick is group 2. A snap is group 3.
Do me a favor and make a macro for all 8 groups for raid warning, so you don't have to talk at all. Just get 8 new keybinds for it real quick. Yeah.
She had
The first kill goes to me.
Gank.
Anyone cares
Oh, my bad.
Okay, too.
He pulled horseman.
Walked into 4 horsemen again.
Yeah. Thought we were trying a different boss today, my bad.
Should we just try to kill them first tomorrow instead, so we don't get taunted for the rest of the reset, or?
Yeah, it's really throwing us off.
Yeah.
Who's the boss that makes all the screams? We need to kill that boss.
It's Thaddeus. He should be gone.
Did you do the audio for that back in the day, dude? That was pretty good.
Back
Yeah,
when
a
I
lot of
was
people don't
11.
know this. Morgon is actually the Wilhelm scream.
So yeah, assuming tomorrow if we have 11 healers, we'll just set the timer. Then I think what I'll just try and do is call it at the let me see here. It's like 5.5 seconds each.
Well, we have 12 healers on the roster with Picard, right? So, and like Morgon and Nolman will be on their mains, but if we get really desperate, we can always ask them to log over for Lotheb. But I hope we're not fucking that badly. I hope we don't need Piggy-O to bail us out.
No, I don't think we'd need more than 12. 12 would be 5 seconds each. That's
I more mean if people are away, because like last Thursday we had like 4 people have emergencies come up or whatever bullshit. Let's get another pull or 2 in, and then let's get out of here.
I got 2 pulls on me.
Don't worry about Fink.
Can I get
What?
Amp and Spirit?
I got 2 pulls on me.
2 pulls on you? Then you're gonna fall asleep?
No, I am at 22%.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
are we
see.
gonna do trash? Because we should maybe do like one more pull so we don't have to like repair.
Oh, well, you have a bot. Please tell me you have a bot this time, Mock.
yeah, I do. I've got 3 on me.
We
right
wanna-
now.
Let's just do another pull or 2, and then let's just get one more good pull in, and then I think we're good for. We should all be happy with tonight, yeah.
Yeah, this has been super.
Really,
helpful.
really appreciate everybody helping out the healers by doing this tonight. Make their lives a lot easier tomorrow. All right, on you, Gank.
Do you want to wait for Fink's res or should we just go? I think we give him a res.
Whatever. Let's just go. He knows. I'm not worried about warriors or rogues fucking this up.
Okay, hots. And pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Swears, you bastard.
1.
We're good. We're good. We're good.
You guys should be near Moon. You shouldn't be all over the place.
Are we?
Why are you
So-
DPSing? Why are you DPSing?
It's Vampire Brace.
Yeah, but you gotta let him at least get threat. He has like no hit.
You got 2 shot right there.
Oh.
1 more pull?
Yeah, let's do another pull.
Yeah, we can finish better than that.
Yes, all the spores are mine. My dream.
Did he hit you for more damage there because he was running around? Okay. Because it felt like he just got destroyed. That could have just been my bad.
Was it parry haste because he was moving around or whatever?
Or is it just that he flurried?
He doesn't flurry.
Oh.
He
Hey, well, it was
he
none of
hit
those
him
things.
for 4K at the end with a 370 overkill.
Rush.
It's a big one.
Someone live logging? I can pull it up.
It was none of those things.
You're
Gang
healing
smirking,
set
which
on
means
or
he did
something?
something stupid.
No. I took off my shoe.
Oh, okay. Thank God it's that, dude, because I was like, there's no way. I can
I was
honk
looking-
again.
I was looking for his corpse to see if it had a pretty blue dress on, but I couldn't find him.
It's not humans.
CFG already does bring all those dad gamer consumes, dude.
Yeah, I always
guys-
bring those. I mean,
Do you guys carry like all of them, like all the weird
Yeah.
shit, like the Ungoro crater armor and like?
No,
That
I don't. I don't carry that, but I carry greater defense and fortitude elixir.
Okay. what do those armor things not stack with? So like scroll of armor.
Doesn't stack with the armor potion. Greater
Oh, it
defense.
doesn't stack with the. Okay, I see. That's both scrolls and the Ankoro thing.
Let's send him to VRD to get the buff, or they get extra frost damage.
No, he just needs the Razorhide buff. We should summon back and forth our tanks every 5 minutes to get that buff.
Sounds good. We also need to summon our DPS to get the when you just finish killing a shard during the invasion buff, where you get 10% extra damage for DMF, so we have 20% extra damage. Kick
I
W.
second.
Because that seems like a lot.
Well, you got to get the traces of Silithus too.
Isn't that one 5 minutes?
You know, we can work together and get that shit.
We can work
It's
together.
pretty far. You just might want to it out.
We can do it. Just pop on at 5 in the morning. We'll get it, dude.
Yeah, we were running those last night.
That was awesome how that whole group came in last night, and we still got 3 of the last ones off of them.
Yeah, I want to get more
Yeah,
tonight.
I'm going tonight for sure.
But
We gotta get world buffs too. I mean, I don't know.
I'm gonna do it in the morning.
I'm gonna go
Watch from
hard
cover raid.
this week after raid, like after the final raid of the week. I'm gonna go hard.
I just like the tabard.
Get rid of runaway. Oh, never mind.
Peep my cool tabard.
No, see, look at mine.
No, don't look at GP's. It's terrible. Look at mine.
Look at GP's shoulders.
No, don't do that.
Oh, they're great, dude.
Dude, they don't even have 30 attack power.
Yeah, no, that's pretty
Nope.
lame.
It's J degrees.
Is in buffed Ganquil. It's,
But
that's
you
not
didn't
what I
have
meant
me.
to- That's not what I meant to press, okay, honestly.
Okay, I'm ready. Never illness. Okay, hots. Pulling in 3, 2, 1.
On moon, on moon.
I'm healing. White
Group
Rose
1
next.
soon. Group 1.
CFG.
Kill that spore faster, guys.
Garador. You're gonna want to heal quick here.
Group 2.
Kill that spore.
Peggy.
Okay. You get over here.
Dissolve.
I fucked. I'm so
Group
sorry.
3.
Bacon.
I fucked a melee. I'm sorry.
Shinta. Jerry.
Kill it. Kill 3. Go.
Group 4.
Nolman.
Group 5.
I got greedy. I'm sorry.
It's alright. I still got 6 seconds on mine here.
Okay. I think we should just.
Try to give you room.
We good for tonight? Like, I feel like at this point it's just going to be different. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys feel like you got the spores down okay? Like that's.
Everybody but me seems to be doing a good job.
I think the first spore, group 1, they need to anticipate it a little bit more.
Well, group 1 should just be standing by the door. There's no reason to not
Yeah.
wait at the door. You can't really
Yeah.
DPS. It's
They just seem to slowly be drifting closer and closer to the main group.
Well, people
as
are
they're
waiting too
taking
long.
longer to-
People are waiting
Yeah.
too long. So, like, you need to just give it a few seconds. If there's not 5 people there, then fuck them. They're too slow. Kill it and go. Because you're also wasting time that you could be TPSing.
yeah. I think the call
Like-
cadence is group 1 just waits here, and then group 2.
Like you.
Once you call,
Like
can
you
call group
wanna-
2 like 5 seconds early.
Like, you want to get to the spore quickly. and make sure everybody gets it. You just don't right away, but you also don't want to wait for forever.
I think I've got the positioning down. It's a lot easier than it was the first few attempts.
We have an op. Do you guys want to do one more?
Reading some
Hearthstone.
stuff. You shouldn't wreck
Okay, that's fine.
during inevitable
Just call
boom.
it.
That's will kill you.
Might be fast for us to run back if we're doing trash.
Yeah, just run back. I don't know how many people want to do trash. I don't know how it'll go with. I guess we have 30
Yeah,
people.
we don't need a
I don't know
full
if
a full raid, but
I
for
gotta
people need to go,
bounce.
that's
Yeah.
fine. But
If you guys want to go, I know we have East Coasters and stuff. If we don't have enough to do trash, then people can go do a buff train or whatever for tomorrow. But yeah, thanks for doing this for what, like a little over an hour. And
Back
Just
to
as
what Warden
a
said real quick.
continuation of the raid conversation, we probably shouldn't wreck on this fight, right? Like it doesn't make a lot of sense because you have a giant crit buff anyway.
Exactly. And then
Probably
also,
use it on Heigen, to be honest.
Chastity was saying too, like you can go in defensive stance when the dot is gonna tick on you and it mitigates 10% damage.
More than that, right?
Are we
Because you
gonna
can take
blow?
extra.
it's minus 13, whatever.
Are we gonna blow wreck on patchwork or no?
There's a confirmed Ren drop at 8:55.
Sick.
Ooh.
should we blow wreck on patchwork? I want to say probably. Yeah, I think we should. I mean, the other option would be
And the other option is
Heigen, but
Like getting Heigen down before the
that's
dance
like
would be good.
I think it's better on Heigen because on patchwork, I mean, it depends on what the threat looks like. Like I would say we make that call at like 20% and see what the
So
yeah, if we need it, we can call for it.
yeah, so can we figure out this plan really quick? Do we want to do trash or we want to go drop the heart and get a buff train in? So hit yes if you want to do trash, and hit no if you want to go world buff.
How many runes can we get realistically if we farmed?
Well, each word of thawing is like 5 or 6.
But is it?
I mean, it might make more sense to just like go get world buffed and get like chill out for tonight. Yeah, it looks like a lot of people just want to go buff. Let's just go do that.
Can I get an org report? Thank you, JJ.
Dropping.
Yes, I'll drop. Okay, JJ, go. We can get a bunch of runes, but I think like being fresh and getting world buffs and such, so we can plow through some shit tomorrow. Like if we hit a wall on Saffron with runes, we can buy some or throw together some. Like I'm sure a bunch of us would raid late to get some runes and shit. So, do people want to go to the island and I can drop a heart, or Cyril has one? Are we just all gonna take the Zeppelin?
Let me get my consumers.
Dorgo, can you do me a favor?
Maybe.
Look at my screen and make sure this is good.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Dorgle hitting him with the big maybe on that one, dude.
Like I feel like it's everything.
It's not. You don't have arcane pots.
Right here, F7.
Okay.
What a god.
Where are you? Whipper too? Okay, you got Whipper.
Reaper.
The dense is my worry. I only have 17.
Oh my god, dude! You only have 17. You don't need all the frost resist potions for tomorrow.
Yeah, like if you need, I wouldn't bring frost resist potions for tomorrow. Like save the bag space if you need them. Like we'll probably be taking a break because we'll have a bunch more runes to utilize to craft FRR. So you'll have a chance to go to your bank.
Blasted lands.
I'm going to Zanza's. 3
Um,
Zanzas technically.
Crit stones.
I've only got 3. I'm going to mail some.
Were the 100 attack power stones?
I don't have any.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Fucking slack.
Well, I have 1. It's not worth putting in my bag for 1.
You should make those 20 rune cloth and the 10 rune cloth bandages.
I have 20 rune cloth bandages.
I know, but you should make the 20 rune cloth into the bandages.
It's still going to take a bag slot, so it's not going to open anything up.
You could have
You're a
20
bag slot.
bandages.
I have 20 bandages.
No, but
Is
you
that-
could have 20 more.
Is that a flask? No, you should have 10 more.
I have a flask.
That's a flask, okay.
Just one?
Is anyone gonna farm undead, or is everybody doing the buff thing?
Yeah, I think you're good for just when you go to
I'd
DM.
farm
It's
with you.
more of the grog.
I want to farm undead,
Yeah,
but not tonight.
okay.
I want to get world buffed and be done for
I
tonight.
just feel like I'm missing something. That's why I just wanted you to check. Like,
Oh wait, do you have your?
Bree, what I did is I just have all that shit like on these random action bars on the right side, so I can just see my inventory of what's on me, and then it's like plain as day what I don't have on me yet,
Or you can just
or
ask
what I'm
you to
short
have
on.
it every time.
yeah, I have a checklist. And I go
Yeah,
through
that's
it when
true.
I can, and then it's just, I just get nervous. I'm missing something. I don't want to fucking be the shitter who doesn't have enough.
Man, if you don't have enough of something, you know, I'm sure your friends would be happy to help you out. You know.
Don't be that guy.
Don't be
You
what
already
guy.
have to help out Dia every week.
Do you guys remember when we started
Brimfoil's-
to realize that Lucane never brought any consumes and that he just asked all the people in his guild and they just gave him consumes all the time?
And he has an alt always outside with all his consumes, and it's still asking.
So are we going to? We all going to ZG Isle
Yeah.
right now? Is that the play?
King, do you have your wand? Or your...
I do, yes.
Rod.
Okay.
His wand,
Like,
dude.
it's not- it's
He's a
in your
warrior.
inventory.
Your wand with you, sir?
But I'm not bringing it tomorrow. Is that?
That's
you
fine.
mean
Yeah,
right
right now, if I want to get some of my Earth Ray enchanted for patchwork.
Get that fat rod on you.
I like just go to your file, dude.
I need a result.
Okay, Sierra,
You're
we'll
gonna-
I'll heading over.
I will see you guys tomorrow for the big raid. I still need Songflower, so if someone could help me get Songflower when I get home from work tomorrow, I would greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, I could probably send Brokar up there. Just DM me if nobody responds. I don't follow channels as much during the day.
Okay.
Ooh.
What?
GCG bot, dude.
What are the sealed research reports that come in the mail? Those just trash.
That's what you call spam mail in Azeroth.
Drokar, can the dude in Hom make all the leather frost already?
Yes.
The epic shit?
JJ can make a con.
JJ can make the cloak, right? JJ can make like all the cloth stuff.
I can make them all.
You want made by JJ really over me? It's fucking slap in the face.
Nolman, did you ever do the strat farm?
No.
Is there any mage
what food?
the good
Free?
food?
No, but I'm down to go after raid tomorrow or something and get it. Still need a little bit of AD rep myself.
I was gonna pay some scum asses for the boost runs for rep, but I don't want to pay unless the rep's worth 20 gold a run. Not for my...
No, we have everything covered.
You get a lot of rep just doing the raid as well.
It's mainly for my mage, who's only honored.
You don't get
Because,
rep
my-
from those opening mobs in Strathhome. They
Yeah,
don't
because
get rep.
my rogue's already like almost revered, and he was on it after like one raid.
Yeah, because I don't want to pay the attunement for 2 characters at honored.
Don't sweat it, dude.
Oh yeah, the human fees
Are you guys?
expensive.
You guys are going right out to the
400.
island.
Going to the island, everybody together.
So I'm just gonna do that.
Because I want to do the mage farm a little bit, so I want to get him attuned, and then I was thinking about getting another character attuned. So I was just trying to find a cheap, easy, I can sit here and watch videos rep grind.
Solo is the best for that, I think.
Yes.
Not really.
Golo is pretty damn quick, and Cyrodiil always wants to go for runes, and I will run some like after raid tomorrow or something.
Naomi's right though that if you can get into like a GDKP or something like that, that tunnel, the Heigen tunnel, you get 5 rep for each one of those little things in there. You get like a 1,000 rep every time you go through that tunnel. It's crazy. Maybe not 1,000, but
So
like
then you
500
just
every time
wipe
through
the
tunnel.
raid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow!
You just shout 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, like, and then everyone goes on 3 and they get exploded, and then you get more rep.
But that doesn't help you because you have to pay the attune bill before you can do that. So.
Well, yeah. So, good news, guys. We outperformed the Progress Raid 3 on a Nubricon. We didn't wipe.
Hell
Sick.
yeah.
We also outperformed donkeys on a Nubricon. We didn't wipe.
Do we
Our main-
have the best Nubricon in the world right now?
Our main
Yes.
tank did die.
No, that's not true. That's Soviet
That-
propaganda.
Yeah, that was a raid profile misfunction.
Yeah, that's a glitch. That's a known glitch. Yeah.
Tell me, what did you think of the burn strategy for 4 horsemen?
No, it works well. It works well. You just have to. People have to be really ready to like sprint out, so that they can try to avoid the fourth mark.
Yeah, I saw you die to the 4th mark on that one of those attempts. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you also have to be prepared with like your greater shadow potion to save yourself if you get marked.
Have you done it the other way yet, the dad strat way, or no?
They tried splitting DPS the first time, but honestly, the burn strategy is just easy. Like, it's so much easier to just get one guy out of the way.
Oh, this priest is on my kill on sight list. Let's kill this priest. I got it, guys. You go home.
He was killed on sign. Seems to be working.
Yep, list is functioning correctly.
This is functioning as intended. You guys missed swears and like Dorgu nipple and INGP fucking destroying people last night for crystals, dude. We became shade thieves. We rolled up on an alliance group that was like 10 strong with 5 of us when they had popped all 4 shades and killed everyone and stole the shades.
I love it. Oh my god, that's awesome.
Because then you don't have to invest your 8 stones.
We were making like 90 necrotic runes for invasion.
It was all KT loves one soda. They were.
And we weren't spending any of the 8 to summon.
Nolan and I
Just
were filthy
fucking
today.
steal them.
Nolan and I were collecting whipper roots this afternoon with like 7 alliance, and he was using some mod to talk to them and like tell them where to go and stuff because they left us alone. There's only 2 of them, and I told him, I'm like, we could double sheep them and just fucking jack it. And we're like, nah, let's just be nice. And then we got it, and we were nice to each other, and we were rolling out, and like 6 alliance showed up. It was all of their guildies, and I was like, holy fuck. And then Nolan started talking to them, and they followed us to like 5 fucking whipper roots.
Yeah, we took
and
them
like
on an adventure around Fellwood.
they're like all these little barnacles just following Nolman's fucking warlock all over Fellwood. And like we came in on a couple, and there's like a level 52 horde just minding his own business trying to quest, and he must have shit himself. He sees us come in, and then like 6 alliance following us.
They were like, maybe we should just follow these horde. Oh, they seem to know all the spawns. I guess they get to live for their knowledge.
Can we see if anybody needs a quick summon?
I think
Zayden,
Zara
you're the only warlock.
Yeah, I did.
Zayden has 4 shards.
I didn't realize it.
Oh, hey Zayden, come get a shard off of this warrior owl gang for you.
I'm
He's
in
inside the Bijou hut.
I can help because being inside the Bijou hut.
Or can we just summon Bacon
he's attacking.
or like no locks or something?
You can summon no loss.
Zayden, you're gonna drain his soul.
You should drain his soul.
Yeah, I was
There it
thinking I
is.
wasn't going to be able to get it, but my fair buff resets
So-
at the server reset,
Look at this.
so I should
That's
be
what I
good.
hear. Okay, so let's just get no locks or another warlock
we
in here and summon that guy.
Can we summon no locks or no?
Yeah, Zayden can summon you, and then you can summon a couple people that need it, and then we'll drop the heart.
Crazy enough, if you want it, I think my 35 lock at AQ has like 30 shards on him. If you want him here instead.
Ooh, AQ, yeah, we don't want to go there anymore.
He's still on the wall. That's why I haven't moved him yet because I didn't.
I have
know.
a wall. I have a wall, boy. You can take.
Message me in if you're getting something in the raid, please.
Hey Noman, are you here?
Mm-hmm.
You see sometimes they got the tiger mount.
I did not.
He just got it like 2 days ago.
That's exciting.
Noel, are you logging in
Who?
your warlock?
Yep.
Somebody-
Logging in.
I'm getting on my lock right now.
They're getting
I'll
in,
message you when
Zayden, so. Yeah, here's no locks. And then no locks can summon free. I don't know how many people actually need to summon, but. Looks like
Yeah, I had a-
World Bus
4
channel.
people are in org. If you guys don't
I
need,
mean, I don't-
if you guys don't need, I guess everyone does because they were just wiping on Lotheb. It's like a bunch of people in org.
I have 37 shards.
Yeah, no worries.
We don't have to move my guy if we don't want to.
No, I got
it's up to
everyone.
Nolax. I don't know how many he has.
I got
Okay, then
everyone.
let's leave free there. Let's just leave baby free.
Are you sure, Nolan?
Yeah.
Okay. This guy's just, he's getting dusty, man. I'm getting antsy on him.
We'll be back in AQ. Gotta get
I
to know
haven't
me
gotten
as
to
Death
dance on
Sting.
Food's face in a week and a half.
Yeah, dude, I've been really fiending.
But yeah, I had a good laugh at the clip that you were linking.
I linked a clip.
Oh, the soft clip.
Oh, you like that?
I got it.
That is some vintage grade A soft right there.
I didn't get a heal for 14 seconds.
With 0 pressures, it says he's dancing in the middle of a blizzard.
Dude, he's fucking like marinating in a blizzard, complaining about getting heals. I was gonna at you, but I was like, man, I don't want to I don't want to interrupt Snowme's glorious day with Sarth stuff.
The clip is like vintage, actually just amazing. That clip. It reminds me of that time when he was evaluating like Blackwing Lair aggro, and he decided the best form of aggro control in Blackwing Lair was running back and forth between 2 ads and just like hitting them once and then running back to the other one and controlling your aggro that way.
What?
It is, dude. You
As
know.
a rogue?
Yeah, that was like one of his original videos that made people think he was retarded.
I mean, technically, you wouldn't get aggro doing that.
Just wouldn't do much damage.
Yeah, you also don't do damage. That is a problem.
I mean, you could effectively just stand there AFK and
Hey,
control your aggro just.
Let's wait for Czar and Swears.
Fink is flying. Should we wait for Fink?
He said he's going to Winter Spring. I don't want to have 40 people wait for 5-10 minutes while he does whatever. What are you doing, Fink? How long do you need?
Probably Juju's.
It's probably turning in his Jujus.
Yeah.
It's like a 1 minute, 2 minute flight.
Pretty sure Jaded owes me 45
I
of
can wait
those.
for a couple.
Like 2, dude.
How many
It
does
was like
Slappy owe you?
10.
That was GP, man.
Slappy, I just went into it knowing I wasn't getting anything, so
Hey,
we're just
Mark,
gonna
can you drop
call
a
that
repair bot? I need a repair.
breaking even.
I'll drop 2
Holy
just in
shit,
case.
Verili's gonna be dropping a heart because their whole raid just showed up.
No, yeah. Stacked is about to as well.
Well, let's Cyrodiil save yours then. Let's scumbag it. Oh.
Did
Some
really
guy
beat
saying
Casey or did it get stuck?
fucking chastity. What is this guy doing? Varak. This is a bold little human.
That's a lie, Zar, because I know like fire resist Juju would stack with fire resist. So I'd assume frost resist work the same way.
I think we're about to get a free heart here, guys.
Oh, for sure.
So where are we? Are we porting back to Ogremire or what?
I'm gonna port everybody to Thunder Bluff, and then I'm probably gonna hop on a flight path.
Multiple rogues in TB, so be careful. Like not. Just
Yeah,
Yeah.
TB's bad
TB?
now. 'cause
Yeah.
of-
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll go to Undercity.
Yeah, there were 3 or 4 of them earlier today, up in the portal
Okay.
area and on the bridge coming across.
Let's just all go to Undercity then, and we'll just Arcane Explosion, and we'll run, and I'm gonna fly to Sepulture, and then I'll port us to Org. Then we'll be unflagged.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
I
'cause
feel like
we're
Org,
set
we
up
can just
really
do
good
Org to
for.
the flight path and be safe with this many. There's nothing dispellable
Well, we're
as long as no
fixing.
one dies.
We're set up good to get Rand and Ani here.
Yeah, but Dire Maul, man.
It's gonna be hard to get everyone through a dire maul in time.
Oh, yeah.
Unless we have one,
Yeah, I
I'm guessing we
forgot
don't
about
have
that.
one.
Yeah, I forgot.
Oh, shard. I need my shard, please.
So, what's the play then? Are we just gonna? Am I just gonna port us to UC, or are we going to Org and running to the flight path together?
I think a lot of our buffs ticked out last time, but I'd say favor the time and just move as a group from either Org or Thunder Bluff. It's about the same flight time to Neris. We have an Alliance raid coming in on us right now. There's a lot. It's like 40.
Holy shit balls.
Oh my goodness.
I'm going up on the tower.
Oh yeah, dude, let's go.
No, it's
Not
fucking
that
go
hard
sapper
too.
them. Come on.
Pussies.
I'm running in. I'm trying.
Anima. I've never even heard of this fucking guild.
I'm
Just kill them. We have like
preparing to-
3 horde raids here.
Like a bunch
What are
of
we
them
worried
and turning
about? Why are people going for the?
They're kind of falling
Yeah,
back. Careful, there's 40 of them over here.
Well, there's 120 of us. There's like 3 guilds here.
Oh, guys, DMF, get him, get him.
Just don't overextend.
Love the booty.
so.
Yeah, get love the booty. He's got to die.
Come on, be in range of this.
I got him. I got him.
Yeah, he gone.
I'm gonna try it.
See ya.
Yikes.
They're getting caught out.
What's the plan? Sorry.
I think they're.
The plan is just watch swears go to work.
No, we get ZG drop.
Don't
Orbiting.
overextend. If they drop this, don't get caught too far away.
I think we're just gonna. I think we're just gonna drop. They're dropping it now. I think we're just gonna drop.
It's a
orb.
dropping now.
Everybody come to Moon. We're gonna port to Org together and then fly. I don't really care where you fly to. You just fly to like Crossroads, I guess, right?
But you're not gonna get. Oh, you're gonna get rammed. Okay.
We're gonna fly to Crossroads. We'll be deflagged. I can port us back to Org right away from Crossroads because we'll be deflagged. So like, take the portal from Org after the buff goes out, and then like wait there for like a couple seconds so we can all be safe on getting to the flight path.
Get ready for your double Zans, I guess.
Oh yeah, you want to go to TB? No, I want to get Ani first, don't I?
Yeah, I'm getting DMF last.
Yeah, DMF
Getting
last.
DMF last.
DMF is easy to get
Warrior?
last.
Good job, GP.
Mission
Got him?
accomplished.
Well,
Dude.
I'm gonna open up the Org port like behind me, like where I'm standing now. Just don't run off. Like don't click it and book it to the flight path. Like don't leave people behind.
See for the
And did
people
we
with
get Fink
bad
here?
hard drives. Nipple.
Think did you get a port here?
Fink's in range, so yes.
Okay, cool. Let me get ready. Buy your double Zanzas.
Ciridor, go get one from Crizzy. Crizzy, can you give Ciridor a Bijou?
I already gave one.
Oh, I don't have any more Ciridor.
I only have one more.
Broken down already.
I just broke.
When are they? I thought they were already. I thought they were dropping it a second ago.
They said 5 minutes, like 2 minutes ago, so soonish.
Oh.
I'd say just wait and save your heart. Martha Stewart person's looking at him.
Yeah, definitely save your hearts.
Well, I thought Stacked, or sometimes said Stacked was gonna drop one too, because they're gonna go to Stack.
Here we go.
This Alliance Guild will kill any stragglers, so make sure you're.
Second
Yeah,
Zanza,
make sure
and then get
you're-
ready for this port.
Make sure
Dropping
I'm
the port at
dancing
Moon.
in.
Going to Org.
Where are we flying to?
Going to Org, and we're flying to Crossroads. Oh.
I almost died.
Yeah, I know. It was close, right? I better
actually
fire ward.
God gamer.
I lost almost as much health as I gained from eating a Zanza a second ago.
Cast the port now.
I'm casting the port. I know.
Yeah, cross the port now.
Oh, cast it now.
Don't click
Wait,
it.
is there a
Have it.
frozen rune?
Are we
Is there a
casting
frozen
the
rune?
port?
Yeah, the frozen rune's on the wall right over here.
Don't click the port? Okay, now click the port.
Don't click the port. No, do click the port.
You guys know there's a frozen rune on the wall here?
No.
Do we have a port?
Nope.
Yep.
Did you start casting the port yet?
Sport group 4, go.
Sport group.
Sport
Oh,
group.
someone pulled.
My bad.
When you first said, "Oh," I turned around
Probably.
thinking there's one ganking from
We
the
all
other.
did. We all did.
And then all of the other hordes randomly ran into a pile over there too, which is very confusing.
I thought someone distracted like everyone right there.
Yeah, that's
Also, I'd like to point out that my game is running perfectly and there's no lag at all.
We're flying tentacle.
Zar, do you know if anybody streams in Hom? I want to look at Grobulus because I died in poison, but I had like my settings down, and it looked fine.
No, you.
For me.
I thought you were griefing, dude. You obviously just ran right into poison and died in like a super awful spot.
Oh yeah, no, I was not trying to grief at all.
But I heard you did
Kata,
the dance.
Kata and Stark do.
They thought I was griefing?
No, they didn't. I did. I was like, Brokar, you motherfucker.
No, I usually just do my griefing through Hex. Bacon's still in here? Bacon, are you in here?
Yeah, I'm in work.
I had the main tank of Hom post your fucking retarded positive right, but say it first macro to their raid the other day, and it triggered Zard, and it was awesome until he figured out it was me putting Hex up to it.
That's how it's explained by Mock in the doc. It's listed right first on the positive side, and it says left.
Fucking Mock.
Read the manual, dude. RTFM.
Well,
I have a screenshot of it if you want me to send it to you.
Yes, please.
Yeah,
Post it in general chat.
But mine's not in the same format, so I don't know if that's fair.
I can't post in a general.
Yeah, why can nobody post images in general?
Well, I need to fix that. I need to fix that because I don't know what the permissions are fucked. I will fix it.
Okay.
Mox is just in Word format versus
you're
I used
porting
a
us back to
symbol for
Org is the
positive
idea?
I'm
charge.
porting us to Org. Yep.
Food's got us.
You canceled it.
Oh, I canceled.
it. God.
Oh, you both
God.
canceled
I
it.
got it.
You bring my buff.
Oh,
No MQG on the portal. Where's my Minecraft?
I have Toe app installed right now. Sorry.
Installed?
Oh my God.
Shouldn't we be staying in Crossroads if Ren's about to drop?
No,
Why?
you're gonna have to
Get it in both.
Or
You're
Org.
unflagged in Org. You get it both. You get it anyway.
You're gonna have to get.
Fink needs a
You're
summon.
gonna have to get Rendigan anyway, because you gotta get.
I know that
Fink's
I'm like,
Where is Fink, and is he flagged?
He went to TB.
Okay, so get on the flight path and don't die, and we can summon you on something. What time are these buffs going out? Rend is in 3
4
minutes.
Yeah, 3 minutes. It's on cooldown, confirmed apparently.
Okay. Nice.
Rend on cooldown.
I'm trying to snipe Dire Maul, and I'll get Rend later.
yeah, dude. Let me know.
Greedy dude.
One of the sellers that usually sells it down.
Did someone say they were clearing a Dire Maul?
Let me know, dude.
Yeah, I've been getting it from the same guy. He's not on right now, I don't think.
There's 3 that I always
Brunswick or
use.
something like that.
G's Vans.
Oh, Jerry's.
Yeah,
Jerry's
yeah.
gonna. Jerry's gonna clear
Auto-
one out. Yeah.
Yeah, Auto Portal's good, but he's not on.
Where's Cosmic Jerry, dude?
My bad.
Good question.
He's just
And
cosmic now, isn't he?
It's true. It's confusing. If you say the whole thing.
Yeah, he can't be Cosmic Jerry. That we have somebody.
We
named
can't have
Jerry.
2 Jerrys.
Yeah,
We can't
I've
have 2
passed the
Jerrys, so
baton
you're
from
just-
Cosmic to Jerry.
he's just cosmic.
And this guy Vorpals that's on, he used to sell
2
a
minutes.
lot, but he's not responding.
I posted a raid discussion instead of general.
Let me fix Discord right now for you guys.
I feel like that is raid discussion though. That's appropriately channeled.
Earth Fury prices are going up. I wonder why.
For belt and bracers?
Mm-hmm.
How much?
Bracers are listed for 115 now.
Ooh.
Still pretty cheap.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
They were listed. They've been as low as like 30.
Somebody want to try to post an image in
Oh.
general? You guys should be able to.
here's Man Fun Bank.
Yeah,
Where am
positive
I?
charge on the right, negative charge on the left.
Yeah, but it's in a Word format, so it's not. It's not confusing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still confusing.
It's still pretty bad.
I still submit that no one's ever confused by it.
I
Like,
don't get how we would
no
confuse
one
it.
ever is like, gee, which side is which? It's just a mechanical, like, not doing the fucking mechanic thing.
I just
Not
think
looking
the
at their
best
buffs.
is still Dorgu's weak aura. That is the best troll of all.
So, I just got a message from Drac on Discord, and he'll be in our raid tomorrow.
Cool. Well, he can replace Zapsy then.
He's already all buffed and logged. He said he'll see us tomorrow.
Okay.
Wait, who's Drac?
He's a warlock
Warlock.
that we just hired.
Somebody I
We
was thinking
hired
about
him?
Yeah, that's what we
fucking,
do now.
Contract labor.
Armbrighter.
Yeah.
No, we
It
didn't
wasn't?
hire him.
Free's been working for
Also led
Mandatory
Boner.
Fun for a long time now. It's weird that he doesn't understand that.
Oh.
That Boner did as well.
I thought Boner's done.
I thought
Boner
was
is
gonna
done,
play
but I
till he's
asked
out of
him.
gold.
I asked Boner to help us out. He told me like a week or 10 days ago that he was done and he didn't want to play anymore. And I asked him to tough it out for a week or two because it's really hard to recruit right now. And he said he'll help. But if he doesn't want to be online, so he's basically going to be like Nullifer and those guys where like they'll help us if we're short. I think from time to time maybe because he's still going to have an active sub because for some reason he enjoys Shadowlands. Also,
like
Dorgal,
they're
are you 60 yet?
Do we have a confirmed
No.
rend? Oh, it's dropping.
Shopping?
Yeah.
It's dropping.
Because I had to come to this tonight, otherwise I would be sick.
Didn't have to come to anything.
You forced me. You strong armed me.
He's strong.
I didn't even talk to you about it actually. The person I talked to about it was Dia. Told me that he couldn't do it because he had
And
to go.
Dia's not here.
Told me he had to farm necrotic runes instead. And I said, if you don't want to come,
What?
If you don't want to come, don't come. Don't give me.
He's
some
not
bullshit
farming those.
He's playing Shadowlands or some
I
fucking shit. Or he's
know.
having a nap.
Taking a
Yeah.
nap.
Is Berkeley in here?
Yeah.
Can you
Brooklyn. You
can
want?
you
I
hook
can
up
make
his
your stones.
can you hook up his Discord access? I know he joined the server.
Yep, I've got
to
it.
whatever channels he needs. Okay, cool.
Yeah, gang. Trade your gold to me. I'll make sure it gets
I'm gonna
to your
message him
fucking
back, yeah.
main. I was being sarcastic, dude, but yeah. Okay, got it.
Thank you.
Yeah, where's your warrior at? So you're on limited time.
I don't really care about this rend. I'll probably just get another one, but he's gonna be right below you.
I'm standing right there. I'll be on my mount, so it's easier to find me with all the people.
Which time is on?
Oh, I just got this Warriors Songflower. Let's go.
5 minutes
You're
on
so
Ani.
toxic, dude.
Spent so much time with you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, dude. No worries.
Heals get int for DMF, right?
General.
Unless you're Tinker Toy, then you get it as a tank.
That was the best DMF buff of all time. His warrior with increased intellect, dude. Amazing.
It's huge.
Where's I seem to not be able to find him on Discord, Jaded. What was his Discord name?
DRAK.
If you go to the join spam, it'll be the last person to join.
Oh yeah, I'll just use join stam. Good idea.
You're such a sharp dresser, even during this pandemic when everybody's working from home.
Gotta look it on the webcam.
Fuck, Mage Flood is 17 gold. Fuck that. Fuck you guys.
It's insane.
Dude, everything's gone crazy.
I guess you guys will have to bandage.
Been selling stacks of Dreamfoil at 55 G's a pop.
Christ.
That's nutty.
So much for my transmuting efficiency. It's all thrown out the window with these ridiculous herb
Warlock
prices.
tier 3 shoulders popping off.
Yeah, you could be making like.
It's not about
legitimately
picking up a
$1,000
pair.
over there.
It looked
I
pretty
almost
neat.
bid on them last night. They went for a lot last night. Didn't they go for like 250 or something, Czar?
I don't pay attention to Warlock tier bids.
Aren't you an
His pants. I thought those pants could have gone for more. Pants could have gone for
Czar
more
hates
too.
warlocks.
I'm in
They
that
probably
shitty
should've went
spot
for
where
more.
it's like I would definitely be willing to spend a lot more on them, but I don't want to lose my spot in the pecking order on something big. Instead, I'm just gonna eat loot decay. It is what it is.
You want that race?
Is there confirmed Ani?
What's that? Well, I'm not gonna get the Wraithblade. Black Widow will.
Will he now?
He deserves it, right?
What's our?
I said, will he now?
Oh, I guess if he gets sad, he won't get it. Did he enchant his gear yet?
I guess Virility says they're gonna drop Ani on CD.
I guess
Okay.
Riley's rebuffing and going back to KT then.
They're rebuffing.
Imagine
buffs for
having
KT?
trouble on KT.
World buffs for KT, really?
They killed Saf?
Seems odd.
Yeah, well, I was watching Deep's stream. It seems like they went in with Robust and one-shot Saf, and then just started wiping on stop on KT.
So what kind of FR were they wearing? Like, how much on buff did they
A
have people
lot.
and shit?
Deep basically spent his entire savings buying Frost Resist for the whole guild.
Like good frost resist, like epic?
Yeah, like the epic Frost Resist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Fist was spending 325 gold per rune yesterday or something, so they could get all the runes for FR for Saf.
Wow.
Well, that's cool. That should be a good pickup.
Well, we just gotta go in and blow up Lothab. Gothic should not be a big deal with 40 people. Like, it's not a joke, but yeah.
I don't know, man. I wasn't on live side for when we were trying it, but it all seems pretty trivial with the shackle spam and the positioning on dead.
There was a couple sketch things, but yeah, like I think, yeah, you had no rogues. You had all the rogues on dead, right?
Yeah, because like the thing I think that we don't want to over-index on is we never saw dead pull wave 18.
Exactly. So the reason that I liked having the rogues on live initially to try was because we had so many issues with the knights walking around and fucking murdering people, but spamming the shackle like that, like obviously having more people in the raid and more priests, like we'll be able to just spam shackle, and that's like kind of the same thing as the a rogue stunning it, like effectively, because like they die in like 2 seconds. It's just, do they kill someone before they die? And if they're being spam shackled or kidney shot, they don't. And then then the rogues can be on the dead side for when dead side actually gets difficult.
Vrokar, what side were you on last night? You were on live side, huh?
I'm always on live side because I have 2 casters. Yeah.
Zar, were you on
No,
that
I
side?
was on live because I'm a mage.
Lonnie's gonna be coming in 30.
So, do you know if on dead side they stacked on bone piles? Because I've seen a lot of people stack on a group off the bone piles and then just kill them as they come to them.
Yeah, I put
You
them
stand
in
back
the
and let
corner.
them come to you.
I put all the healers in the back corner, and then all the melee in front of them, and it didn't seem bad over there. A warrior died because a horde got on him.
Yeah, we were split, and I think that was costing us a lot of damage taken and people by standing on the bone piles like that.
Why'd the warrior
Yeah, I
die?
think so too. Just a horse got him.
Oh, a horse just fucked him.
Did people
So-
bring great
yeah, I mean, a
arcane
horse.
potions as well? Because that makes it so much easier.
I did. I got 5.
Ooh, that reminds me, Snow.
He's
I'm gonna
walking.
do. I think I might have done this, but I'm gonna post like what consumables are good for what bosses, so that people can see the full rundown of to bring. Might help them out.
I should have brought out my rogue for this.
Now to
So
get
Just Burn
fucking
like
dark,
literally. So Just Burn just died then? Like where did they all go? All over the
They're
place?
just done.
A lot of them are going
Half of them went to Shadowlands.
Oh wow.
I'm trying to get their GM. See if he wants to come here. I ranked with him.
What class is he?
TJ.
Warrior.
It's a warrior. He
Someone
also
say
has their
that-
entire guild bank, so
Someone say that they're pretty clear.
Yeah, should we fly down to DM?
Should we just get a TV port? Oh, we're doing DM first?
We should, yeah.
Jerry
You
cleared a
could take-
DM, I think. Yeah.
Do we have summoners, or do we just
Let's
want to
do a
fly
TV
to
port first.
I don't
Okay.
mind taking Brokar down. I guess.
Yeah, I can take my mage to click.
That would be legendary.
I can also fly my mage to click. I'll jump on a flight path now, actually.
Yep, I'm on my way there
So
right now.
Luku's outside Dharma
Okay,
for some reason.
So- we getting summoned there then?
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll take Brokar there and help summon people. Should we have? Did I just form a group? I guess we can use Jerry's group.
I think you have to use Jerry's group or your group and then.
Well,
drop-
I'm more thinking if we should just have a summon group and then. No, let's just use Jerry's group.
Yeah,
Jerry,
'cause
do you
we'll
want to
have
invite You want to invite Brokar with a B when you can?
I can actually see how many regions I got.
Your deadly boss mons is out of date.
Yeah, there was an update today.
I have to load this new shitty curse tool.
Where should we?
No, I'm
where do you guys think we should port after? I could like port us.
Undercity, and then flies to Sepulcher, and then
And
get
have-
ported to Thunderbluff, and then we get Darkmoon Fair.
After I click enough, I can port my mage to UC and have be the portal bitch at Sepulcher if we need.
Okay, yeah, that'd be cool. And then I could port to UC from inside then, since Brokar's on his.
Oh, okay.
block.
No worries, Jerry.
What's the flight time to Sepulcher?
2.5 minutes.
It's
or
really
something.
quick. I think it's less than that.
Parking Swery out in UC to spell.
Fucked up.
Zalaka's not here for you to mind control, so you're getting bored.
I am.
I fucked up. I didn't get that Ani on my rogue.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
That's right. I'll get a buff. I'm not worried about that.
I can reset tomorrow too, whenever if we need any.
I'm usually on for server reset anyway, so I'm sure I'll be able to snipe those buffs pretty easy. I'm not even worried about those. It's Dire Maul I'm worried about because sometimes late it gets hard getting a Dire Maul buff.
I'm on the flight path. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Cashy.
Oh, Gank, you here?
Yeah.
I won Flameguard Gauntlets last week. Not that I wanted them, but they're just a free roll.
Is Broker not in a group?
I don't know. I'm guessing he'll just get shards from all the ogres outside.
So he has access to raid announcements now, right?
He should, yeah.
Okay, all right. I was just gonna have him take a look at some of our stuff so that he could see it before tomorrow. Like the, some of our positioning stuff.
Yeah, dude. I want to see how good this 6-piece is. I just want to see like how much mana I'm gonna get back. Cause like on Lotheb, where I'm critting every single shot, that's 50 mana back every time.
You said Zapsy's gone, right?
He posts he's gonna be gone for a while.
Yeah. Still on the thingy.
Alright, I'm here.
Is there a group?
No.
Oh, my boy's up, dude. Auto portal's up.
Bobby Shazam. You want to go, Bobby? Where'd you go?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going. I'm sorry, I was just typing shit to. Yeah,
We've got
Jerry's clearing a DM free, and then I'm gonna summon people down. He's just clearing it right
we've
now.
got a bunch of us out here to help summon.
Yeah, I'm
I
running
see
off.
me, White Rose. I see Gun.
Yeah, I'm on.
Are you guys just standing in front of North?
Yeah.
Yeah, North. Oh, okay. I'm in a group with Jerry's Hunter, but yeah, like I said, he's killing the king right now.
I guess I need to slip in there too for people to port. Unless there's somebody else in
Yeah.
there. I mean, I can stand in there and do it. I got quite a bit of regents on me.
No, you stay outside and just set the ports up outside.
Yeah, but can't you get dispelled out there?
I'm gonna go back
Is there
inside.
a lines out there?
Well, I
You
don't
let
know.
us know if
Pretty
there's a
low.
line.
Well, I'm not worried about fighting anybody. I just don't want to see somebody. I mean, I guess you just have to run back in and get them again.
Yeah.
Because they can't dispel
Cluster
anything
of two
else.
people.
You know what I mean?
Theories are coming out in groups of a couple of them anyways, so. How did oh, I forgot about Hom MC. Dropped, right?
We did not get
Is Zara even in here?
bindings.
What did he
No
do?
bindings.
What dropped in BWO?
CTS, Ash Candy, shit like that.
CTS, nice man.
Rip Clar. Did Tiny get Ash Candy?
No, went to some rando pug.
Gross.
When
Maybe I should start taking my helmet. I'm running in with Bobby at the moment.
I'm inside. They opened the door for me.
Oh, didn't see that hyena. Why didn't you aggro it?
There was some mage that kept trying to join who had like, I think his highest parse on a Drake as a frost mage was an 8 or something. Last phase.
Nice.
And we were just like, no,
How?
not even for a pug.
You one-shot it.
Right?
With everything, right?
Oh yeah, it was trivial. The funniest part was Hex pulled Firemaw early, so none of our tanks had their cloak on, so we had no buffet tank for Firemaw.
Oh, fun.
So Hex just taunted it back every time I buffeted him. Just the most insanely stupid but successful strategy.
Seems like a good way to make it difficult for yourself, but it works, I guess.
You guys summoning?
I'm probably pretty good bait with these buffs.
Will be shortly.
Out here. There's anybody out here, they're going to want to kill me.
Bobby the bait
I'm
shazam,
gonna
dude.
blow up anybody. Yeah.
Simply Horde has been
Need the
here.
door in a second.
This is what they're sitting
We'll be there in about 5 seconds if you can pop the door. All right. Oh, hey guys. Your boy Fireboy is here. Fucking Zaluku. We gotta go get the Argentine tabards.
I already got one.
I was nice. I meant Zaluku. He's
this.
wearing the MF one. Weirdo.
We could make ours look like Argentine.
Someone told me I can't change it because that's how we're remembering Sacklord.
Who the fuck wants to do that?
Is it gonna fuck it if you make it a raid?
It shouldn't affect.
Should be fine, right?
No, people just can't zone in if there's 5.
Yeah.
Just cycle.
Don't message me yet, guys. I gotta wait. Jerry's he's fighting the boss man. Ability's not streaming though?
I think.
Oh, he's streaming.
Jeep is.
Yeah, keep streaming. Yeah, so I mean, what you said the other day, I think I actually. Oh, there's Lance.
Trying to kill.
I don't want to put Frost versus Slybrams on my epic because, like, once we get to the point where we have like the good stuff, like we're gonna want the ZG enchants anyways.
Yeah, so it's like not worth it. Like losing all that damage
Yeah.
for like 10 Frost resist.
No, it's definitely not. I'll tell you guys when you can join the raid. So did they wiped on Kel'Thuzad then?
Yeah, a lot of times.
To like how early? Like to the boss or to the ads?
Kind of both. They had one pull where like all the melee just stood inside the void zone for some reason.
That's not good.
I'm confused. Did Saf get benched or
I don't
something?
know. I haven't.
Like, he's not even in the raid anymore.
Yeah, I haven't heard, but I imagine he either sat or something. CFG would know. He's friends with all those people.
Yeah, but will he tell? That's the question.
Do you guys know what leather scraps are going for? Has anybody looked? Or could someone look?
I can go look.
Because all that tier 3 discussion aside yesterday, I'm actually fresh out of leather scraps, so it's actually a bottleneck at the moment.
Oof.
And obviously we're not using the plate ones at all.
You're welcome, tanks.
Did we just get unlucky with drops or something?
No, I mean there's just like tanks aren't getting any tier 3 right now, and then
they're like 18 gold.
18 gold.
Like, let's see what drops.
Yeah, I assume they're gonna. Yeah, I assume they're gonna keep dropping.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are starting to do the mage farm.
Yep. And there's only like rogues and a druid in a given guild that ever need it, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, well, we'll see how what pieces drop tomorrow. Gank, do you? So, no decisions have been made, but have you decided which pieces you're interested in, Gank, for tier when the time comes? Like, is it helm, chest, bracer, boots? Is that your top 4?
Yes.
Hey, bro.
Yes.
Have you found an improved Amp Magic Mage for me yet?
I can just do it. Roster volunteer.
We're gonna have fun putting it on 40 people on Saffron.
Oh fuck. Maybe I'll get 2 mages to do it.
Do we need more than one person to go improve Amp Magic?
You don't need more than one, but it will help with like time between pulls.
I guess I can.
Just lose the mana regen, the
it's-
10% passive.
Yeah.
Took out improved Arcane Explosion with Flame Strikes, man.
I never had improved.
I don't have improved arcane explosion.
Yeah.
I don't think. I'm pretty sure I do not have that.
Max or something.
Yeah, I have max magic absorption. Also good against the old Sapuron.
That's fucking dad gamer PvE shit.
Also, it gives you that 10 resist, extra 10 resist.
Yeah, I know.
That's why he's saying it's a dad gamer.
Oh.
Your sleeves and hit Saffron harder. Yeah, because it doesn't increase. Apparently, it does not at all increase the damage from Doom or Poison on Loatheb. And obviously, you can use it on Patch and Vesuvius pretty easily. And Saffron, it doesn't increase any of the Frost Aura take damage. And people have apparently been also using it on Maxna and Nubercon, but I'm less concerned about those. And Hygen as well, because if you get hit with the dance, who cares?
Yeah.
So it's pretty good unless your tank has a fucking auto remover set up that has Ant Magic in the list. And you have to yell at him on voice chat 5 times to remove it.
Is our Amp Magic on Saf good, right?
Yeah. I want our tanks to have Amp Magic on Patch, Loatheb, and Saf. Minimum.
What? Let's just say that we have Lost World buffs. Which fights is it terrible? And I think like even the fights like Thaddeus, where I am going to be taking some damage, it's still like a massive amount of healing. Right?
Yeah, I don't know. The more regularly you get hit by Chain Lightning a lot. I mean,
What's the percentage on Ant Magic?
50 more.
Percentage is flat.
Oh.
Well, actually, Imp Magic, Imp Amp is a flat. It's 225 to heals, I think, with improved. Otherwise, 150.
Which, yeah, it's just flat 225 plus heal.
Fairly good.
Yeah, I was just wondering for like Loatheb, but yeah, if it's just flat, then it's better to have it. Technically, you should like click it off right when it's about to.
Okay.
No, it does.
What is Hom doing
doesn't
with all
increase-
these X's? Are they buff training right now?
I don't know.
This is only direct.
Yeah, it doesn't affect either the Doom or the Poison Aura.
Okay, cool.
Because Doom can't be modified by anything but the Distance or Absorb.
By the way, people were saying that we're taking 10% less damage, like a warrior. But if they were in Berserker stance and then they switched to defensive, that's 20% less damage.
Yeah. Yeah, we need the Browns to stay alive as much as possible. And that means not being in Zerker when that thing hits. Because I think at the end of Loatheb, on a close one, it's just going to be warriors alive.
I think you meant to say you need the yellows to stay alive.
Oh. I don't know what to do about that.
Rooftop Korean?
Okay, I found the Grobulus clip. I'm afraid to watch this. I actually wish I was streaming so that you could see what I saw.
Oh, Virility is about to pull KT.
Are they streaming it?
Yeah, deep streaming.
Dad stream me because I'm lazy and I don't feel like opening all that up. Fast and the Furious just drove by.
I know, right? They're getting down.
Yeah, Mock, if you if we had Amp on Patch, for instance,
oh my god,
rank 8 heal it.
Okay, yeah, that's not what I saw, dude. I literally
went
ran into the fucking middle of the thing.
I went AFK. Did we already start the summon for Tyrell?
Nope.
Do you have ants in your pants, Gank? Why are you so antsy?
It's because the ants, dude.
I went AFK.
Why are you so handsy?
What did you find in the clip?
I found myself run into the middle of the cloud and die.
Yeah. Like I said, I was like,
Because I was
ping me.
trying to paint it close, but that was like not what I saw. And at first I thought like, yeah, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, Snowman, can you link that in bad stream real quick?
Oh, yeah.
Judson.
I have it in another like chat. I'm being lazy.
Doesn't Cyberpunk come out in 3 days?
Yep, the 9th.
So I saw on the front page of Reddit that someone is sending like DMs that you've been banned from that subreddit for the Cyberpunk, and then when you open it, it basically is a spoiler of the game.
I'm MC cap that hunter if he comes back out. Run him away from
Just
the
yell
point.
if he's here. I'll dot him up and he'll be dead. It won't matter what you do, or it won't matter where he goes.
I won't MC cap him then.
Okay, well the ad waves are about as trivial as I remember. So boring in this phase.
Ooh, dense dynamite. Wow. Pulling out all the stops.
Yeah, you're not
10k health. Wouldn't have 10k if he wasn't a cow.
Did you see how much health Speedy had on Patchwork?
No, probably
He had 12k
12?
without flask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's designed for patchwork.
Yeah.
Hey, look who's in there,
Big
dude.
buck.
Oria.
Pile.
He's in there.
Yeah.
He's their hunter.
Yeah.
Incoming slave maker, dude. Just watch.
You're gonna die inside.
Is Sarth still not in, Snowmy?
No, like he hasn't been in at all.
He's
like,
not in there.
Yeah, he's like playing retail or something.
Oh, they even have 2 warlocks.
I think he's honestly like going to like quit classic from the looks of it, or like just not care about it anymore.
So what is the RP justification for this? Like, they've got all these dudes standing around and KT just wants to test you one at a time?
He's summoning reinforcements from Northrend. All those portals go to Northrend.
Yeah, but why can't all these dudes just run at you at once?
It's a video game, right? Like,
You're a fucking lot.
Just
get out of here.
Brokar, since you guys
I mean,
have
that's
enough
what I'm saying, like-
flickers- I'm sorry, go ahead, sir. I'm sorry, man.
No. I'm just
I will
talking shit.
let you guys know he's killing the.
No, I was gonna say, do you want me to move my mage to Sepulture now?
Oh, up to you. I mean, I'm gonna summon some people down, and then I obviously want to get Vro here, and then I can portal people to Undercity as well. So.
TB.
We got Bobby.
Yeah, I paid.
Got team Bobby here too.
Yeah, I just bought buffs on my rogue real quick, so I wouldn't have to log off my mage.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah, so if you want me to park him at Sepulture, I can do it right now.
Well, that guy's dead. There's a mage or a hunter there, Jaded. He does. His Luke is asleep at the wheel. He doesn't have Earthbind down.
My bad.
I don't know what Zuluk is doing, dude. Zulaka leaves for 2 weeks.
I don't know,
and
man.
Zuluk
He's just
forgets how
fucking
to
looking
bean.
at his tabard.
He
Yeah.
forgets how to bean without fucking Zulaka here.
Fine, I'll stop researching Naxx stuff on the side and drop Earthbind. on
Yeah, and
cooldown.
kill people. Get your priorities worked out.
I hate PvPing on Zaluku so much.
Because he's a weak beach?
It's just literally a gimped version of my main character. It sucks.
Fuck you, get that troll hatred out of here.
It's your guy, Jaded?
He's eating a lot of damage right wherever he is.
Dark Edge, you see that?
I'm soloing Naxx right now. I don't know why we need strats for this.
Yeah? What level are you?
60.
I'm just watching our Hagen dance. It's just funny to see like 20% of the raid frame, just everyone's dead. Just and then you go down, everyone's dead.
Didn't Wargon put on a clinic for that?
Wargon.
It's position. I keep running ahead on position 2. I heard somebody say that position 2 is the trickiest one, and I think I agree. That's the one where I always just get a little bit clipped.
I died on the double splash. It was fucking brutal.
Up 10 seconds till boss.
I don't know about this Wargon clinic thing, but he's dead in this replay.
Wargon got me killed.
He's
on
alive
one.
still.
I was following him, and he was in a bad spot, and I was like, "Well, I knew I shouldn't have done that."
It's me, Kiwi, Dorgu, Shinta, Brokar, Balls, GP, Boner at the end.
Huh.
That's the wires?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, Boner died.
We
too,
weren't
thank
a
you.
lot at the end.
Don't got it.
You got
I got meleeed
bashed
on the
at
kill.
the end. Yeah.
Like I literally, like his dying breath, he meleeed me.
Oh yeah, technically you weren't alive. Sorry.
What are they doing here? Whoa, why are they not tanking him in the middle?
They've got ads up, so they want to move him. Is what it looked like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just weird.
Deep is so calm all the time.
Melee?
How he does
That's
it.
range.
He'd be like, Melee, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, they're not gonna go middle. It looks like they're gonna keep him there.
You stupid fucking Tauren warrior.
He said he's killing the round.
Look at all those Thunder Furies, dude.
They're missing one though.
Sick.
Wait, they have that many warriors using Thunder Fury on a boss?
Yep. DPS warriors.
That's weird.
I
see at least
one's
4.
got Deathbringer, Thunder Fury.
I think they
So
have
they
5
just
in their guild.
consider they just allow the phantom buffs. That's crazy.
Bahamut
I see
down.
corruptions.
How do they have all those debuffs?
They're using exposed armor.
It's best.
I'm not gonna say a lot of the people have been doing Imp exposed, but a lot of people have been.
Oh, one person dead?
Wait, they're
Oh,
doing
no, you got
improved
Balrog?
exposed ammo on KT?
Yeah.
I see exposed armor on it.
Do they know KT has less armor? Then they don't need to do
Yeah,
that.
he's got what, 3007?
Yeah, he's got less armor than the other guys. You don't need exposed.
He's the same as Scarum.
He's dying pretty quick.
They're melting him.
Oh, phase 2. Let's see where the ads go. Those
Like, he's
frost
just dying
bolts
so
hit
fast.
hard.
Yeah, you need to be
Seems
topped.
a little bit easier with buffs.
Yeah.
The game easier with world buffs? Are you sure? Did you check?
Bahamut dead again?
They don't have dire maul buffs though. Oh, execute. That's got to be a kill, right? There's that many people up. Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Surely they can't wipe now.
Uh-oh.
They're fine. They're fine. They're fine.
That's a kill.
Just there's enough people alive that can just blow up the boss. They don't even need their tank at this point, or the melee that just stood in the fucking void zone.
They definitely don't need
void
kicks,
zone.
apparently.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
close. Not even close. Not even
dude.
close without world buffs. He's dead. 2%.
He's gonna get the kill shot.
He just doesn't have enough health. Like he just melts too fast. It's over.
They got it. They got
That was
it.
not well done at all. Might have Menethil.
Loot,
mage ring?
Might have Menethil. Double mage
Soul
ring.
Seeker.
Soul
Ooh, that's
Seeker.
a big. Oh, I wish the Locke was here to see this.
Anything but crossbow, dude.
For the John Gabar shaman.
Oh my god.
Deep gets it because he bought everyone
Are
frost
they like
resist.
still killing the king?
Yeah, how you making out, Jerry? Are you killing the dude?
Feign death resist. You die.
In Dire Maul?
I don't think he died. I'm gonna go throw my food and I'll be right back. Don't let me die, Zaluku.
You got it.
I got a soul stone for 6 minutes actually.
What the fuck? Where's Free Frost? Is a real question.
I just gotta kill the bugs. That's it. Sorry.
It's alright. Ro just said you were killing the king, and I was like, what the fuck? No worries, dude.
Do you need people to come in and help you with the bugs?
Yeah.
Oh,
preferably.
he's cutting the Ravager.
Because there's Bobby, Shazam, and I out front. We could probably run in real quick, help with bugs.
You guys could eliminate the boogs. You are
What's
boog
Tetsu
lords.
doing? Oh, Space Force. Oh, what?
Broke, are you in the group? Invite me.
You can message Kashi, Ekashi.
I'll come in and help with bugs.
I'm not sure where he's at. He said he's killing a Ravager a few
He's
minutes
killing
ago.
bugs, so I was gonna come in and help. And I think Jaden might.
Oh, I can go in if he needs me to.
Yeah, just whisper.
This does not look like a KT kill.
Wait, whisper
and then
what?
come in and help clean the bugs up. EKASHI.
Wait, is Punch? One Punch, the shaman from Did It for Whitney? Did he main swap to warrior?
I don't know. So if we make the DPS, not just casters, are gonna have the pants and the ring pretty quickly. That gets us to like 210 with a Juju and a Shaman Totem. Is that gonna be enough, or are we gonna need more?
More than 210?
Snow, have you looked at Logs Bunch for Saf?
Oh wait, sorry, I was busy dying.
Okay, no
I
problem.
thought maybe.
We're dying on EU because you have buffs on NA.
I thought it was like 200.
Yeah, I've been sitting at the fire water and getting AFK money.
Nice.
What
Fire
bug
water
pack getting
are you
AFK
at?
money?
The Winterfell Firewater Chief guy.
Oh.
Just sit AFK in the cave. It's like 11 gold every time he spawns.
They're actually 12 gold right now, Snow.
Even better. But
I was
yeah,
gonna
what were
buy
you guys
some for
saying?
tomorrow.
So if I have if casters wear the tier 2 helm, or the DPS wear the tier 2 helm, the shitty AV cloak, the shitty AV belt, and then the epic crafted pants, the epic ring, and like 1 or 2 frost resist trinkets. Like you can have AV plus an engineering, and like potentially ice guards. You're and a shaman totem and a juju. You're at 210. Like, what number do we realistically need to get people to for Saf?
I think like
Buffed.
150 plus is actually probably good enough. Like if the raid team can handle the healing and everything.
Okay, so you think
But
like
it depends on how many
potentially?
healers you have.
Well, we're not going to bring like Nolman and Wargon are going to bring their healers, and I think we're routinely going to probably shoot to bring like 11 or 12 healers to Naxx anyways, and then we also have Dia or Aggravate, JJ, Free Frost, and somebody else. Who am I missing? And it could potentially heal on an ult if necessary as well. Like we could potentially have 17 or 18 if we want to. Nolman and Wargon healing is like a no-brainer to me because we don't need 3 tanks for the fight.
You were too slow, Jaden. We did it without you.
Look at this guy here.
Yeah, I mean, I think like anything like it's not actually even that hard to get to like 150 as a rogue. It's just that you obviously give up a lot of DPS stats.
That's what I'm trying to balance, right?
But yeah, I know that that's the number that Progress is getting everyone to do for like before
When
they
you
get
say-
epic for resist.
When you say 150, do you mean 150 unbuffed?
Yeah, 150 unbuffed.
Do you want me to convert this to a raid, bro?
Do you have? Doesn't Jerry? Oh, you have lead. Sure. You need to stay. Yeah. Does Free need to stay in the instance though?
I should have got.
I don't know. I don't know. I
Back.
haven't hosted these in to know like what's gonna fucking reset it and what isn't.
Yeah, that's a good
One,
question.
I think he just has to stay
Okay.
online.
Does he have to be zoned in?
I gave it back to Jerry because you said just pass it back to him.
Okay. We need to invite Zaluku. Does anybody else have a clicker at outside, out front?
Almost there. I'm running out. I'm almost there.
Okay. Yeah, like I'm not clear if the holder needs
Later,
to be
Bobby
zoned in or
Chasm.
not.
Negative.
No, he can be outside. The guys
Okay.
Bobby
that
says
sell
bad.
buffs just stand out right
Okay.
beside the portal.
Mock, you here?
Yep.
Can you
Don't
like
zone
tell
in
people like whoever wants to summon message broke our inv and then like 1, 2, 3. I need to
Yeah.
get a warlock or 2 here. I only have 17 shards left. Are we not zoning in yet?
I'm outside.
Waiting for a pack to reset that accidentally got pulled on the way down.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know who did that.
No, Jerry, no one will need that chest or that belt. It's just DE it or vendor it.
Did you say that we should say 1, 2, 3?
He did.
Just type 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Where are these priests and shit at?
Should
Alright,
probably
I'm
make a
gonna-
macro, but I'm summoning gank.
I'm gonna port to UC and get set up at Sepulture on my mage.
Zaluku. Fuck. Motherfucker. Oh, he's dead. I wasted my shard.
Well, a shitload of them though around the corner. They're just gonna keep healing or resing him.
Oh, I just fucking... hang on. I'm getting you gank. Be right back 1 second. Someone's going out though.
I have 40 portal reagents, so when you go to Sepulture, just let me know and I'll drop one. I say to keep this clean, we move people who are in into group 1, and when they get out, move them
Oh my
out, so
god,
they
what
don't
is
get
going on
full.
here?
He's 5-man.
Gank, did you get the summon or no?
I did, thank you.
Okay, I'm summoning Czar. Does someone else have a warlock that they can get out here as well? Because I'm not gonna have enough shards for everybody.
I can.
You can always
jump on
summon
my-
Man from Banker.
That guy's a warlock?
Yeah, he's level 20 Warlock, dude.
Holy shit.
So he's not dressed quite like Man from Bank, but
Azar's good. I'm getting Berkeley.
All right, I'm on in-flight path to Sepulture. I'm gonna run to the bathroom and grab a drink real quick.
So
Sounds
you
good.
guys all have an A. Maybe and like just move yourself to like group 7 or 8 or something.
I put myself
First
in
go to
A.
1.
Yeah, go to 1.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
group
sorry.
one is
Ignore
people,
me. Ignore me.
yeah,
Ignore
let's-
me. Ignore
Let's
me.
go group
Free-
one people
free you lit.
inside.
Sounds
Okay,
good.
sorry. Well, yeah. Group 1 of people inside, and when you get out, just move yourself out of group 1. That would be the most efficient way than us guessing.
Yep.
Because everyone's going to have assist. So just move yourself to any group that's not group 1. Preferably 8 working backwards. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, etc.
Okay,
You got my hunter.
you guys not getting... There's Panda. And I'm gonna summon you, log in.
Who's going to port from the instance to Undercity?
Bobby.
Bobby's gonna port out front, actually.
Okay, and then I'll port from Sep to Thunder Bluff so everybody can get DMF.
Yeah, people could also just log out at Sepulture for like 10 minutes and then we just port everybody at once, but...
Instance is full,
That's
right?
what I brought.
Yes.
Currently, yes.
People in
according to
group
the
1
group set.
are in there. Yeah, I'm summoning Panda.
Panda's an org.
Like, Panda's an Oryx, whereas you can swap with Panda right now.
And Gank Sinatra's help summon, so I'm going to move him to group 7.
I'm on my way out now.
Balls is in org.
So you can get extra people in. It should be fine as long as... I mean, you can pass lead to whoever, so if I AFK out, then whoever gets lead. As long as they're in the instance,
You
it'll be fine.
summon Jade.
Yeah, Jerry, you said they... Yeah. Would you want to summon Jaded? Okay.
Yeah.
I have 10 more shards.
Sorry, I forgot I had my tier 1 on, so when I feigned death, it kept aggroing the boss and the other guy too.
Oh, no worries. Thanks for clearing it. Alright. Mock, you want to get your banker boy
Sure.
in here?
And if we can summon Mock when you have a second too.
Let me know, like, when somebody's on their way out, and I'll drop a...
Like a bunch of them piling up around the corner right now. I see 2 priests and a mage.
Oh, I think I made a DC, so...
You did. You're in
I
a
think
place.
they're trying to get numbers.
The hunter cleared ones always creep me out, man.
Balls. Looks like balls.
So much
and,
shit alive.
Orgrimmar.
One sec, Mock, I'm killing Alliance. Oof.
Oh, I'm in the group. Oof.
Where's Balls at? Is he in Orgrimmar?
Yeah.
So how many are inside right now?
If Balls is an Orgrimmar, then it should be 4.
Oh, why did I fucking do that? Okay, summoning Mock. I'm down to 8 shards.
Yeah, I'll get banker after this.
Yeah, we should get him soon.
And Akashi are in.
No, Gank Sinatra is like
Or I don't know
standing
if they're
out
in,
front.
actually.
They're
Akashi
literally
would be
standing
in
out
then.
front.
I saw Akashi disconnected inside, so we should probably move him to group 1.
Fucking mage, idiot. Yeah, I should get your banker because they keep interrupting and like fucking wasting my shards and I'm almost
Well, I
out.
might die if they do that, but
Oh,
I'm
that's
in.
true.
I'm about to zone out. Can I get the port?
Kill this rogue, I need the shard. Kill the rogue, I need the shard. Oh, it fucked up. Oh no, I got it. Cool.
Okay, Gank, you're good.
It's safe outside?
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
it's right there. Click.
There's a bunch around the corner, so just be quick. Yeah.
The only thing that could happen is you have to go back in and get it again.
You ready to click?
I don't have like a ton of shards. I've got 16 on me.
That's still enough, probably, for tonight.
It's right outside the portal. Just click.
Okay, go in your. I'll summon your shaman now, Mock, if you want.
You
Go
got
back.
me already.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna get Bro here, alright? Because I'm basically toast on shards. I'll leave Bro here for now, but I think he's fucked. I've only got 5. I have Pack. Alliance are trying to kill me.
Priest's dead.
Yep. Actually, I might as well just wait till there's room in the fucking instance before you summon me.
Yeah, I'm still waiting too.
And you're kind of fucked, huh?
Dude, what are these mages doing?
Being an asshole. I want
You
to
dropped me,
MC
right?
cap him.
Thanks, Jerry. Thanks, Rokar, for someone.
Gank, where
No problem.
I'm flying to Sepulchre right now.
You want someone out of Rokar?
Are you still? Just
How
get
many
back
people
in
are
the group,
inside?
Gank.
I mean, I can wait for a turn. I'll just get summoned when I can actually go in, because I'm gonna have to waste 20 seconds logging out, right? So.
Yeah.
I think there's a couple people getting ready to zone out.
I'm
gonna
coming out.
zone out in like
Portal's
a
right
minute.
outside.
Isn't there people waiting though?
Yeah, I'm waiting on Jaded, but I'm doing the ports.
Yeah, I think you just
Okay,
take a spot.
but I mean, if I come on Vro, can I go in or?
I'm coming out now. I swear
I think
she's
you're
coming up
good to
behind
go.
me.
Okay, I'll just scoot in.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna go
think
fucking
you're
eat my
gonna
dinner.
zone out.
You see
Thank
port.
you. Oh no.
Happen.
It's
Did you get the summon or did you log out?
I logged out. Sorry.
Kind of staying far away from the entrance because he kept AoEing it.
Okay.
Yeah, do we have another
Portal outside?
clicker? Yeah, there's a portal outside.
Alright. I'm gonna zone out in like 10 seconds.
I was wondering why there'd be Alliance Rogues in Thunderbluff, but now it just dawned on me.
Mm-hmm.
Slow.
Here comes a couple of priests.
Alright, I'm out.
It's the UC one right there.
Oh, I'm fearing him. Resist. Resist. Got him.
If you're gonna fly to Sep, just let me know when you get close, and I'll throw a portal up so that when you land, it's right there.
Oh shit! There's 2 fucking.
Yeah,
dudes
can we
here.
get Saurodor's Shaman summoned now? Jaded, we'll need you to click for that summon if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is talking to dudes in
He's
dumb
logging over.
places? Not cool.
What?
Somebody
Yeah, make
talked
sure
to
I'm clicking
dummy
on
in the
portal.
wrong spot.
Oh yeah, it's a
I
guild
could have
run.
gone right,
I think
Jim.
that wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's bugs on the right. be
Where
careful.
do they? Oh, those ones. Okay. I'm just gonna wait for the guide to leave then. I don't want to risk it. Yeah, I get it now.
Okay, summoning Saurodor.
How long does he stand still?
Can I get clickers back
There
here?
we go.
Yeah, I got this hunter trying to buy water from me.
gonna beat that guy?
Is there
Yeah,
anyone else in here that needs summons to Dire Maul?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, well I'm summoning if one of you guys want to get on.
Go ahead. I'm right after.
Okay, GP then. Oh, you're in. Okay. Summoning GP.
Thanks, Free.
Yeah.
Ooh, new Ani NPC timer.
That's
That.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think GP can just go straight in the instance, right?
I fucking rogues that
Yep.
can't beat.
Everybody was supposed to drag themselves out of group 1 when they're done.
Oh yeah, totally did.
He's on top of it. We need another clicker back here.
It's all coming up,
We
Free
don't have
Runner.
another clicker anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna need somebody to snipe some of my rogue.
Do we have
Sorry.
a clicker?
We need another clicker. Sorry, GP. We might need you to wait until Cyberder gets his buff.
Mock, you're gonna be off. You're gonna be home tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I will.
Let's talk about the raid comp and assignments and shit tomorrow. Zara, I don't know when you're free.
Not during the day, unfortunately.
Break it, man. I need
Oh, I meant like Mock's on before, like, you know, right before raid, like well before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be
So
on
like we can get her there at like 5 or something. Okay, maybe 6. All right. I didn't mean like 2.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I'll be around like after 4:30. Because we have a bunch of trials and we're not going to be able to get everybody in tomorrow. So any trials that don't get in tomorrow, we'll get them in. Absolutely get them in for Wednesday.
Yeah. The earlier we can decide, the better it is for me because I have a bunch of different groups set up.
Mm-hmm.
Free, where is your rogue at?
He's in camp. T. Don't worry about me. No, Berkeley, we can't hear you.
I just jumped off TV, and I only had 1 feather left.
Oof, that's fucking ballsy. Yeah, don't worry about me. Zara,
Berkeley, I haven't heard you talk at all, Berkeley. No, I don't think your mic's working.
All right, man.
I appreciate it, those are.
I think I'm dead here. I'm dead.
Oh no, they killed Man from Banker.
I did my best.
How many people are inside? Can I come in on my hunter?
People
Yeah,
that
if
are
you're logged out-
inside, if you're
Yeah,
inside, you should be moving yourself to group 1 so that everybody knows when there's a spot, and then when you leave, you drag yourself out of group 1.
Yeah, you should be able to go in. If you're already here, we can't summon just yet because we need
I'm
one more
already
clicker.
here, yeah. I was
So yeah,
just
go ahead.
Is Chastity flying? Chastity, are you flying to me?
I'll move you to group 1.
I got you, balls. Sorry, I didn't know you.
No, don't. I'm not in the group.
That's okay.
Chastity's in Sepulture.
Yeah, he's fine. I got him too.
Number 2 will be the waiting group.
Thank you, dude.
I didn't remove myself.
Number 2. Number 2.
let me know
Wait.
if you're coming out because I need to click back
You're
over.
not in group. You're not in group 1, so it doesn't matter, Zara. You're fine. You can stay in the raid offline.
I insist.
All right.
All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Later, dude.
All right, man.
Sounds good. I don't need him though. I don't want to put him in a bad spot for people. I need him for Viscidus now, right? I assume that buff impacts wand ranged attack power now.
Good dude.
Is the new meta just gonna be stacking mages with the wands now, dude? Give them all the cloth strength gear.
Yep.
Mage spec.
Portal
I'm not armed. I just wand everything.
I've got 2 trash drops in Naxx, by the way. Double shitty cloth chest.
At least it's something, I guess.
Yeah.
I dropped a port outside.
So we're like 100% sure the Dark Moon Fair buff resets on reset, right?
Yes. Here's my question: is how hard are we gonna try and get this 10% damage buff from the end of a crystal?
I was gonna before, but not now.
It's a half hour.
I mean, I was gonna get it and then get everything else, but I'm not gonna stand there with all
Not
this
you got
buff.
clickers yet, Monk?
I'm running back from getting cheek chunkied.
Cheek
I don't think
chunkied.
that would be worth it. to be
There's
honest.
still a mage here.
I think it's worth it.
If you're
Risk to reward, like
if you're Alliance, probably, but it's since I'm on my way back on my shaman on the other account. Sorry, I clicked on the freaking portal like an idiot. I don't think there's so many clickers though.
Poor Free Frost got Dark Moon Fair for tonight, and now he's paranoid that it won't reset on reset. So he's trying to stay online for 4 more hours, or however long his reset is. It's like 2 more hours.
It 1000% resets on the server reset, so.
I was gonna wait.
Yeah, he asked me. I was like, I'm pretty sure.
I think
Dude, fuck this mage, dude.
He's just gonna get fucking global by the first A-bomb ad, because tanks won't know their marks, dude.
He skipped our train because he didn't know, he wasn't sure it reset, so he was just staying online. So now he's gonna go try to get his ZG and catch up with us.
Damn, that sucks.
Well, they're popping off.
Anybody need a portal outside?
GP, what are you doing?
Waiting for Mock to get to his body.
Yeah, I'm back, but I think both. Well, as soon as Sourdough's done, he can log over and click again on his rogue. I have a soul stone up this time.
I'm on my way back out. I should be able to click once I get out.
Okay.
Don't worry,
Should I
bro. I
bring-
got you.
Should we bring our frost resist shit? Or
No.
No.
It'll be the second day.
3 seconds.
Or the third day.
yeah, like it won't be.
Bro,
tomorrow.
take it. Take it. Save you
Oh,
6 seconds. Take it.
up. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Got you, dude.
Okay, I need to go get some food. I'm gonna step out for now. If you need me to summon a couple people, shoot me a DM.
Okay.
Otherwise, glad we got the Lotheb practice in and got our buffs and shit. Hey, look at that, 1001. Like a real raid.
This portal should be up when you land, Panda.
Okay, so just to clarify, I need to summon GP. I need to summon food. Sorry, anyone else is waiting for a summon.
Did Fink get one? I know he joined the group, but I don't know where he was.
He's done.
Because if no one else speaks up, I'll keep my guy here for now, but I'm going to assume that's it. And then after that, I'll get my buffs on Mock.
Are you guys ready for us to log in, or no?
I believe we're ready now if Jaded's ready to click. Are you ready, Jaded?
I'm almost out.
Okay.
I mean, I could click real quick. Just let me know. And
Yeah, I'll summon GP right now if you can just click here.
Oh, fuck, I'm out of...
Ooh,
I'm gonna
Ani
piece
about to drop? Wow, that was so quick.
We're on it now.
Shouldn't have any getting that though.
But I landed in Org 3 seconds before Ani's going out.
I just missed it. I'm about to run out.
I only have 8,200 health. With no dire maul buff. Let's go.
Okay, let's get food logged in and let's summon him.
Alright, logging in.
I'm putting up a port.
How long is Lotheb supposed to last? If we're killing it?
Like after 5 minutes, we're fucked.
Yeah, 4.5, somewhere in
Oh,
there.
shit. I'm just gonna be the last third.
Summoning food, if you guys could.
So, just to be clear, there's how many sport groups regularly when we have a full raid? 8. That's what I thought. Okay, so that means that if you're in sport group 1, you go again.
Well, there won't be 8 groups the way the time works, though.
I think there's only 7 the way the time works out, right?
Yeah,
Well,
7
Dia
of them were
needed a
kind of
port,
close.
dude.
Sorry, what's that, Jade?
Dia needed a port to Ogremar.
Did who?
Dia needed
Oh.
a port to Org. I'm trying to run to the flight path on my hunter on the other.
Oh, let's go and summon Dia too. Oh no, he's here.
Yeah, I just ported him to Ogremar.
Do you guys have a summon going out? I'm in.
Oh, you didn't get it?
Nope.
Okay, summon food
It's just
again.
weird. Let me reload really quick. I might have it. Could be that my shit's just losing its mind.
I'm on my way to Sepulcher.
Give me so many thing. It didn't come up. Never mind.
Okay, we're summoning.
Sedge.
You get that?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna put you in group 1. I'm actually gonna log in on Mach 2. I'm assuming there's no other summons right now.
I think you're okay, man.
Okay.
Yeah, man, you've asked. No, I think you're alright for now. Then maybe if Free Frost can snipe a heart, it'd be really cool to get him over there.
Sure, yeah, I'll be logged out
I'll
here.
land in Sepulcher. Can you drop me a port, dude? In a second.
Once I get my buffs, I can go to Sepulcher if that's what you guys need.
I'm
No,
still
I
standing here like a
there.
fucking
Like a god. That's what you're saying. I like that.
watch 2 Anias in a Ren go out.
Watch 2 Anias in a Ren go out.
Yeah, me too.
You'll probably refresh it tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not worried about Ani or Ren. They're gonna drop so often that I know for sure I'll get those.